Everybody, welcome to Marquee Gaming. Here we go, session 24 today, and we are starting off with some fun combat, which is what I've been waiting for a while. It's been a while since we've had some combat, so yay, this is exciting. It's time. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well today, having a good Sunday. You're not freezing. Feels like a lot of people are very cold right now, but hopefully you're all staying warm and enjoying your weekend. And maybe some of you get a long weekend like I do. I got tomorrow off, which is nice. Yeah. So enjoy that. But yeah, we're here to watch some D&D, aren't we? We're here to do that today. We're here to enjoy our love of D&D. So, yeah, just good to see everybody, and let's get our introductions all in. Do you guys want to go around, introduce yourself, and say kind of any of your social media or announcements you want to share about your stuff quick? And we can start with Rachel.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so you all probably know I post my art on Instagram and Twitter, Pip400art. Also, I do art on this channel on Mondays at 3:30 CS2. Wow, CST.
CS2, R2D2, C3PO.
Oh
She's
no.
getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Coming out in the next Star Wars movie, CS2.
I am thinking though, no art stream tomorrow. Mark has the day off of work, so I'm probably gonna chill with him mostly. So I don't know if I'll do a makeup stream. I don't really know when I'd even have time to do one. So I don't know. Just keep an eye out on my Instagram in case I change my mind. Maybe Friday or something, but probably not.
Is that even makeup stream, like doing your makeup on stream? I was like, oh.
I mean, I could do that too. It's a
Yeah,
form
you
of
did that.
art, I
It's fun.
suppose. Yeah.
I've seen people do that here on Twitch, so.
Yeah, there we go.
This true.
All right. Well, thanks, Rachel. Let's pop on down to Kelly.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I don't really have, yeah, I just post my photography on Instagram. You can just look it up by my name, or my last name, which is Nimchick. It's Niemchick. I'm like the only one on Instagram. So yeah, and I really don't have anything else to plug besides that. I do have some new photo projects kind of down the line. So a lot of double exposure stuff if you like film and double exposure. So
That's
You
exciting.
have quite the artistic talk too going.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to like actually like learn how to edit and stuff. It's different, but it's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah,
But like
but
an
I don't really,
indie film or something. It was really cool.
Yeah. I hope so. There are actually people on TikTok who do like short 60-second actual indie films that look amazing. So I'm not quite that level yet, but yeah.
Cool.
I must be missing something.
On TikTok?
Well, no,
TikTok.
it's what you've been
Okay.
doing.
it just I made a little TikTok video and Mike saw
Oh, you
it.
did?
Oh, okay.
Which was nice of him. Yeah.
There you go. Just go
That's
check
it.
that out too. All right, and we'll move on down to Mike now.
And segue to Mike. Hi guys, you guys know me as Bardic Dice, and don't you worry. Though Rachel might be taking a day off, I won't. I'll help keep you company tomorrow. Bardic Dice will go live, maybe even early, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who knows?
This is
I'm
crazy.
here for you. But
Possibilities.
outside of tomorrow, we also do Fates United on Thursday, our D&D campaign as well that Rachel and Mark play in, and it's gotten kind of fun and revelation-y last time. It's a title, it's a joke of the title, if you know what I mean. But it's really fun, and we'll get all the episodes on YouTube here soon. So if you want to come join us this Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get done before Critical Role. It's really fun.
So yeah, super exciting. We also have a Discord that Mike and I and Rachel all share. I made a link. I actually did it.
Yay!
I figured out how to do that, and it should be good. So you guys can join our Discord and hang out if you want to learn when either of us go live. You can hang out with us there too. There's lots of interesting conversations that happen on there during the week. So join us on the Discord, and there you go. You can join us there. Trying to think, is there any other important things? Oh yeah, YouTube. We have a YouTube. You guys can check out any old videos you may be missing there, and catch up if you need to. If you're on YouTube listening to this, thank you for that. Maybe give us a like and a subscription there if you enjoy our content. And if you're here on Twitch, consider giving us a follow if you enjoy what we're doing here as well. It's free and it helps us. So much appreciated. We do have a podcast as well. You can search on Spotify and Apple Podcasts under Beacon's Aura, and you should find it. You'll see our logo, and you can give us a review there if you enjoy what we're doing as well. It all helps. So, I think that's all the major stuff we need to talk about today.
And did you already say Happy Valentine's Day to everybody? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We were playing on Valentine's Day, so pretty
Happy
exciting.
Sending
Single
hearts,
Pringles
Single
Day,
Day.
everybody. Yeah.
So,
We'll all be
or
each
single
other's
Pringles
Valentines.
Day.
Or like mom sends you socks day. Like my mom always got me like Valentine's socks, and that's what I was associated with. It's nice.
I always
I like Valentine's.
I always
socks.
know that Valentine's Day can be a day that either is very nice for people or just awful for people. So I try to be more sensitive about it, considering
That's
that. But
neutral for
yes.
me today. Yes.
everybody who's celebrating Happy Valentine's Day, if anybody's celebrating Single Pringle Day, Happy Single Pringle Day. Enjoy that as well.
Eat some Pringles
And
for us.
and
We're not sponsored.
yeah,
Yeah, that's just a complete. I just really like Pringles.
just eat some Pringles. February 14th is Pringle Day now. Okay. Anyways, we're here for some D&D, and we have a bit of a combat we're going to be jumping into. So let's get a recap going, and I'll turn on some of our music. Let me find a good song to put on. We'll start off with this one for now, for the recap. So, our party, they decided they're going to unite with both Spire and the Beacon to work on taking down the darkness and rescuing Rodden, who's still there. And there's many other people who seem to be mind-controlled by a man who's the leader of the Rejects named Column, who seems to be working with the darkness as well. So, they're all banding together to deal with this. There's a hiccup, though, in the plan. Kara seems to be being controlled by something. She's not quite sure what it is, but they kind of call it the parasite or shadow, so you may hear those terms thrown around. It's this voice that's kind of coming into her head, speaking of powers and being able to get her revenge on people or kill people who may be an issue for her. And there actually was a moment in one of her battle bar fights where she got hit enough times that she suddenly was overcome by this influence, and she shot this straight line of fire that just almost burned this guy to death. So this has become an issue for them, as without Karis being able to control herself, this is a problem. So to investigate this more, they decide to head north of the city, per their boss at Spire's request, Abdo Stokes, and to investigate these creatures, these undead, these roaming corpses that have been moving their way into the city, which is where Karis got her initial bite that caused this parasite or whatever it is to seem to have stronger influence over her. So they're traveling north. Karis is being sort of instinctually guided, it seems, in a direction, and they end up at a graveyard about an hour and a half outside of the city. A very old, rusty graveyard with a bunch of overgrown leaves and trees and branches falling and tilting tombstones. The gates around are old and squeaky. And they start venturing in, hearing the sound of a shovel in the dirt deep within the graveyard. And they move forward to investigate, and they begin to see corpses just moving by between gravestones deep within. They continue forward a little bit further, and eventually a girl who's familiar to them pops out of a grave and turns in their direction and sees the party kind of begin to sneak towards them. And she sees them. She points. All the undead turn their heads in their direction, and she begins to run. And that's where we're going to pick up with an initiative roll. So, I'm going to switch over to my combat
so bad
song.
earlier, guys.
What?
I was rolling so bad earlier, and then I was like 2, 8, 6, natural 20. I was like, I'm not
Yeah, just stop.
Okay.
not doing this.
Let's go to our encounter.
Oh. Woof. Okay, I'm gonna get all the rest of the bad rolls out. I'm getting 1s and 2s all across the board.
All right, Ryan. What is your initiative?
What do you want? 14 from Ren. Not
14.
Morgan.
Karis
17.
and Raya.
4.
A 4. Okay,
I'm ashamed of my 4.
quite a sheepish 4. All right.
Since I'm getting all the bad rolls out.
So,
We're gonna see if Renan makes some fun mistakes today.
to paint the picture a bit, you guys are in this graveyard. Do you guys all see yourself on the map? All right.
My map is. Oh, now it's good. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you all are kind of approaching together on this little pathway that's there, beside all these gravestones that are kind of just sitting nearby. There's trees that are overgrown and rotting almost. They look like they're dead, long dead. And there's a bunch of corpses just kind of deeper in. For the people who watch it on stream, there's further stuff back that's not on screen right now for you, but they can see it on theirs, I'm sure. And then there's this girl who is located nearby a grave that she just popped out of. And that's where everyone has these old, decaying corpses, very rotted looking, remnants of whatever clothes they were buried in, just kind of hanging off their bodies. They look pretty well decayed at this point. But this is where we're going to pick up combat. And the girl Aaliyah, who you saw coming out of the grave, she rolled the highest initiative, so she's going to go first. And she will begin to run back this direction away. All right, Karis, it's your turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Stop! Oh. Okay.
Please do well.
Oh, I got 19.
19. Okay, you can act normally.
Well, that's good.
For now.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And then I will. Excuse me. I want to see if I can just, because all these zombies in the area, they see us, right?
Yes, they seem to have noticed you now that you've been pointed out.
So, just kind of for context sake, if I like yell out Aaliyah's name, would that be loud enough that it might attract other things, or could I do it a reasonable distance and it's not going to attract tons of attention outwardly? Do you know what I'm saying?
She is much farther away than the zombies are, so you will almost guarantee the zombies will hear you. Is that what you're asking?
Zombies that aren't in the area is what I'm worried about.
You don't know. You don't know how many are in the area.
Well, we kind of were walking through when we saw other ones, so.
I mean, you didn't see any behind you, but you don't know how much is in front of you.
Okay. I think I'll try to yell her name and see if she responds.
All right.
Like, Aaliyah, wait!
All right, so you yell that out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do?
That's it, because I have, I did my action. And I'll be like, guys, don't let them fight you! And then I'm done. All
right, so it is zombie turn. They beat you by 1, Renan. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all good.
I'm just
This will
gonna
be interesting.
double move them. So they are getting close.
Too close.
And this is a lot to move. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So good.
I think that's all the ones I gotta move. So they all double move. It's your turn, Renan.
Yeah.
What's
I
Renan
just don't
gonna
know if
do?
he's willing to do this or not. Yeah, I think that's just it's where his mind's at. He's gonna be pretty reckless on this one. So he's just gonna we can't let her get away. She has all the answers. She knows what's going on. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
All right. Before you get over
Yeah.
there, you go
Take
by
it.
2. They are going to use their attacks opportunity to attack you. Let me get their stats up quick.
This might not have gone well.
The first one is only a 10 to hit.
No.
The second one
Normally, yeah.
is a 21 to hit.
21's gonna hit.
It reaches out and grabs you and stops you.
Nice, and grapples me.
Grapples you here.
No. Okay.
So you are grappled at this spot. You don't take damage, but you are grabbed right now. So you used your movement. You still have your action now, because you would have used your action to move further. But
Yeah. Okay. So that changes it. Okay. So as he gets stopped, he's going to cast bonus action Searing Smite
all right,
on himself, and then take out his katana and be like, "All right," and then try and swing at the one holding him.
all right. So your blade lights up with this holy energy. Go ahead, make your attack roll.
Ooh, yeah. Me and attacks. That's fun.
Believe.
Believe in yourself.
That's a 19 on the dice.
19.
That's a 23.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Nice. So the D8 of katana damage. That's a 7 plus 2, so that's 9. Plus
Nice.
Searing Smite will go off, which is another D6, which is 4. So that would be 13 points total, and it lights on fire. So it's on
All right.
fire.
So is it slashing and fire damage you did?
Let me see how it goes. Yeah. So 9 points of slashing, 4 points of fire, and
Okay.
then trying to whoever flares causes it at night. Yeah, start of each of its turn, target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes the D6 fire damage.
All
On a
right.
successful, the spell ends. Yeah.
So let me roll a save for it real quick. Which one are you attacking? The one that grabbed you?
Yeah.
All right, you slash into that one, and just in its decayed form, it just falls to the ground and is lit on fire as it falls dead to the ground. You're no longer grappled.
Yeah. I'm at a distance now, though.
Dang it.
Yeah. So So this one here right next to me is dead. Oh no, there's 2 of them.
There were 2. One's gone now.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and take the brunt of them for now. So yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Raya, it's your turn.
Okay, so in terms of, I guess that one, does that one next to the one like down and to the left of Ren, is that the one that has him grappled, or did he kill that one already?
He killed the one that was grappling him, so he is no longer held by anything. That one tried to get him, but the other one grabbed it though, grabbed him and stopped him.
Actually, let's get that one to my right, up and to the right.
Okay, so you're gonna head up to here?
Yeah, that one.
Awesome.
And I am going to try, I've actually never done this before. I'm gonna do Booming Blade, which I think I just use my regular melee weapon and it just adds onto it, right? Because it says, you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting to make a melee attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. And when it hits, it takes 1d8 of thunder damage.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty cool. I'm just gonna look this
Yeah,
up.
I've never used it. I don't know why I've never used it. I don't know.
So action is one. It's one action to cast, and then you get to make an attack with it. So, yeah, go ahead, make your attack roll.
Okay.
You got it.
Oh, okay, hold on. 15? Is it hit?
15 hits. Roll
Okay.
your damage.
Now 1d8. And I do regular damage on top of that, right? So the
Your normal
2d6.
weapon damage plus the booming part of it. The booming energy.
the booming energy. And my regular is just 2d6, right? Or 1d6? What am I forgetting?
2d6
One.
is sneak attack, so you don't get that in this.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You
Just
get
1d6.
just your weapon damage.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hopefully this is more.
Now-
2. I got 2 1s.
All right.
Lame.
So what's your total?
Boo! Everyone boos me.
What's your total?
2.
2 damage.
Well, no,
you get to add your dex in there, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. You're right. Whopping 4. Okay.
4 damage. All right.
Everyone still boos me.
So
I
you
know everyone across the whole group.
you watch as just almost like the air around your blade begins to just kind of vibrate, almost like a really hot day. How it kind of the air kind of distorts around in this situation. You bring it down and hit this thing and just. But it's not like a big loud. It's just like you dropped some books or something. But it looks like you broke an extra rib off. Like a rib just goes flying, but it's still standing
At least
there.
it looked cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That's all that matters.
That booming energy
I
goes
wish
off.
I were cool, but okay. Well, that's my move. That's all I got.
All right, we're gonna head back up to the top of the round. Aaliyah is going to disappear from the map
Oh,
as she
man.
hops a fence.
Yeah, couldn't get to her in time.
Did she react to her name being called?
You can give me a insight roll or perception roll. I'll give you either one of them.
I got a nat
Right.
20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Yeah.
She looked like she did not even respond to you. She just kept running.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Pause for a second. Do you guys? Cause I remember I was talking to her and she went like crazy. Are we able to tell if she looks like she's that kind of like crazed, like freaking out thing, or can we even? Is it too far away?
It's
Can we do- can I do
pretty
that myself?
far, but she's digging up graves, so you can make your own judgment about her.
Okay. We can safely say she's not doing too well mentally. Okay, that's fine. Got it.
All right.
Nice
Karis,
little DM hit there, I like it.
your turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a 7.
7. All right. You hear a voice in your head that says, "Put them in the grave." And you get to make an attack against your friends.
No!
Yeah, put the zombies in the grave, right?
Wait, does she know that she's doing? Does she like have any control? Or
She
is she just
feels like
distracted?
she just loses control for a second. Let's see. Which
Stress.
spell is your best spell?
None of them. They all are horrible.
You're gonna cast Chaos Bolt at 2nd level at Raya.
Sorry, Raya. Oh no.
So go ahead.
I did my little like
Thanks for
dinky
healing.
attack.
Make your attack against Raya. And we'll see what
It's
happens.
Not my day.
Can it be a disadvantage because of the power of friendship?
Nope.
The friends are made along the way.
These are the friends who brought you out here to kill you. You need to put them in the grave, so.
No!
What did you do, natural 20? Oh no!
Goodbye, everyone. Bye. I just go to these graves now.
I
It's fine.
almost stepped closer to you, Ryan. I almost did. I
Oh,
almost
no.
stepped within 5 feet of
Only
you.
you would've.
Oh my god.
I wasn't thinking we'd be worried from Karis.
It's fine.
All right, make.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's
Look
a
at
hit.
Back and
Critical
forth
hit.
already,
Go ahead,
right?
roll your
Yeah.
damage, Reach. Tell me what damage types you get to choose between two.
the lame one. Do the lamest one.
She's still counting.
Double the dice.
It's not good. If I'm just down, that's
Oh, she
It's
needs
bad,
to
you
This
guys.
is not good. This is not good.
Okay.
good. Okay.
We need
So I
pen
only
and
have
paper.
29 damage
Not
stake,
like this.
so
Okay, we'll do poison for fun.
Well, what two are they? Let me know, and I'll tell you which one it is.
Oh, okay. Well, the other one's cold.
Let's go with the
I can
cold.
be cold for a while.
Okay, so cold. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Cold at 36.
36 damage.
I'm gone. Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Down? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, Rachel.
Done.
Karis, we're not all
I'm
at
down.
40.
Alright, I'm down. I immediately just dropped
So-
down unconscious.
Whoa!
Shocked as to where it came
Renan,
from.
you turn for a second and watch as this black coldness fires from Karis's hand right into the back of Raya and just rises up over her back and kind of like just covers her whole backside and turns and almost gets to the front even. It's so cold. These crystals of black frozen energy cover her and she just falls to the ground unconscious right in front of this zombie that she just attacked. Raya's unconscious.
Also, can you guys see my death or my death saves and stuff on D&D Beyond? I put my health in. It looks like it worked, but I don't know if you can see them. You're in.
Hopefully it's updating.
Okay.
I know sometimes it's a little slow, but yeah, Karis.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I have three little slots open, so I'm ready.
You watch as yourself you cast this spell right into your Raya's back, and she's down.
Do I have? I guess so. That whole action is me being taken over. So I guess I won't say anything at this point.
You kind of end your turn like coming to realize what you just did. That's how your turn will end. All right,
Well, that was productive.
that was a great turn. Did not expect that to happen, but that's pretty fun. Let's go with it. Zombie's turn. Let's see. So, got a bunch of zombies to move. This one comes up to you, Renan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then action to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, action to move. So it's 2, 3 that get attacks, 4 that get attacks. Okay. Raya, you are grappled by 2 of them. They're on top of you.
Are they eating me?
Not yet.
Okay.
They like get onto you and they're holding you. They're about to bite you though.
I do look pretty tasty.
Renan, you had 1 or you have 3, I think, that get an attack on you to try to grab you. So step 1 is grabbing. It looks like that's 19, a 15, and 14.
Just one.
Okay, so one of them is on you. The other 2 like attempt to get you, but do not get a hold of you.
Which one is the one that's grabbing me?
The top left corner for you is the one that's
Of
grabbed
course.
you.
Yeah, of course. All right.
The one that's just right there.
Sure.
Oh wait, there
What's
was
the worst
two that were
one?
by you, weren't there? No, that one just moved into it. I do have one more actually. I forgot. There was a fourth one that was down below you. Nope, not one. They missed. So. Okay, so you are grabbed, and so is Raya. All right, Brennan, it's your turn.
Karis. What? And then he gets swarmed. It's gonna take up my action. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and get out of the grapple.
All right, roll an athletics roll, please.
Attack on me out last time, right? Yeah, no, just athletics. I'm just focused on Raya.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm kind of athletic. 14.
So yeah, you lurch away, and you watch as like pieces of the finger bones just snap off from this thing as you pull away.
I didn't like that. And then he's just gonna like just jump down, and what's gonna get me less? This is gonna hurt either way.
Yeah.
I'll just come down here
All right. So,
and hand out while he's taking pain. Is just gonna grab Raya and pump 20 lay on hands in her.
is that an action?
That's an. Dang it!
Sorry.
I think it's a bonus. Yeah.
And 3 get an attack of opportunity on you as you leave their range to try to grab you again.
Yep.
That's a 11,
Nope.
another 11,
Oh.
and a 20. So it actually doesn't even let you escape.
Whew.
They
Tried to grapple,
still have you grappled.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the one on the top right that has you now. Raya, I need a death save from you, please.
Wait, did he not? He didn't heal me then?
Nope, he did not heal you. You still are unconscious.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's take that off. Okay. Dice gods, please take mercy on me. They didn't take mercy on me. It's a 6.
Okay, that's 1 failure.
Yep.
Top of the round. It's Karis' turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
5.
A 5.
Please.
Mark, we're gonna die.
Why do we roll? Why do we roll?
This
so
is
bad when we roll well. Tell me.
Okay. You feel that voice in your head again. Say, yes, end them all. Feed me. And you feel that energy again begin to happen where you are about to raise your hand to fire at Renan now, who is still conscious. At the last second, though, another force in your mind seems to almost like grab your wrists and prevent you from that action. And you feel your feet now, like these markings on your body, feel like they're almost like hands grabbing you. And they begin to move you down to here. And you do Agonizer, Scorcher, and our line to save Raya.
What? What is happening? Okay, well, they
Are
gotta
your
make a
markings
dex
good
save.
and the parasite bad?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Oh.
They all
my
fail,
gosh.
and they erupt in flame in front of Raya.
Do you want me to roll damage?
No, they're
Are
dead.
they dead?
They are all dead.
Okay.
How does Renan perceive this?
She's very stiffly walking kind of that direction. She does not look like she's walking normally.
So she's not being ragdolled over there. In Renan's eyes, it still looks like she's in control. Though
It's weird looking. You don't see anything else, so it's strange. But she's not moving like she normally does. She's not
Toy
behaving
soldier
like she
type of
normally
thing.
does. So there's
Just-
definitely something strange going on with her.
And she's really quiet. She always is saying something to you
Yeah.
every turn.
She's suddenly very quiet. It's quite strange. Oh, I forgot to move this zombie. 8. This one's there.
guys, I just want to join. No.
Forgot about that guy. He's coming in. But yeah, Karis, you had this voice like leading you towards killing your friends, and then all of a sudden your hands stop moving and begin to do the scorcher as you line up and shoot that line of fire through those zombies that were about to consume Aya.
Okay.
Zombies' turn again.
Please don't eat me.
And this one is gonna attempt to try to make its spot at the table, and you're surrounded. But Brennan, you only have
Wrong friend.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. So 4 of them are gonna try to grapple you with advantage to get a hold on you, and then 1 gets to go for its bite. So 16, a 13, a 22, and an 8. So 2 more grab you.
Just one.
I'm at 17.
Oh, you're 17. Nice. Only 1 grab you. And then the one that has you grappled is going for its bite attack. 13. Wow. So you just get your shield up just in time, and it just bites onto the edge of your shield. You watch as some teeth kind of pop out of its mouth and begin to clatter to the ground, and like one's resting on your arm between where the shield is and like the defensive part. But it does not get to you. But you're still grappled by 2 of them now. It's your turn, Renan.
Yeah, but it takes an action. I gotta do something to get out of this grapple.
Yeah, you are very heavily swarmed. They're all trying to get to you. You're just tucked in behind your shield as best you can.
Yeah. Which is the one that's grappling me? The top left?
The top right currently has you grappled, and the middle on the left side does. So.
Okay.
Or no, top on the left side. Middle one just came in. Sorry.
I'll attack the one that's grappling me. Just
Top left or top right? There's 2 actually that have you.
the one that was already grappling me.
Okay, so top
The one
right.
on the left. Or top right, yeah.
Go ahead, make your attack.
Seven.
Ooh, just misses.
This is fun. Randy loves this.
Just
He's
misses.
flat.
All right. Raya, another death save, please.
I'm really nervous. Oh, 16.
Okay,
It's
1
better.
success.
Oh, okay.
I always get scared because like a nat 1 is 2 failures and that's death at that point. So
I did. Remember that one time I did get a nat 1? I don't remember if it was this game or not, but I've done that
so
before.
scary, so scary.
It doesn't feel good.
But you are 1-1, so hopefully that continues that direction.
And I was just thinking how much I liked Raya, so that'd be very sad.
Yes, it would be very sad.
That'd be sad.
All right. So, Karis, it's your turn again. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Mark,
Yes, dear.
I'm rolling like crap. I got a 4.
You got a 4. Thankfully, whatever this other thing in your head is, it seems to still be able to overpower this other force that's trying to have you kill your friends. How many... Do you have any more second level spell slots?
Yeah, I have 1 more.
All right. What happens is you get your Shadow Blade that comes out. So this long, dark blade emerges from your hand, and you're holding it there. And you watch as it almost like moves up in front of you, and it plunges into your chest. I need you to roll damage for yourself.
Sure. I also, I don't know if, whatever this thing is, I have a health potion.
Okay.
I don't know if that does anything for Raya, but I have one,
Okay.
just so that you know.
Sounds good.
I got a. Sorry, I can't. 13.
So you stab into yourself, and you feel this energy begin. What type of damage is that again?
It's psychic.
Psychic damage. So you feel this energy in your head, and it's painful. Like you wince in pain. You also hear that voice begin. No, I can give you. And it stops.
Oh.
Wait, did you stab into her heart, you said? Or just into her? Where did you stab
My
her?
chest.
Into her chest.
Was it there?
Oh
Was it
my
living-
gosh!
Like that?
It was living in your chest? Ew! Gross!
What? Okay.
I wonder if it was like
For-
growing too.
It's like Karis is watching her own soap opera in her head.
You can move
I wish I
now.
were watching.
If you'd like
I
to move,
can?
you can move yourself.
Okay, that's my action though.
You use a bonus action in your action, so.
Yes. Okay, so I like run. I'll run like right here, actually, to stand in front of Raya.
Sounds good.
Kennan's been giving her the weirdest look.
And I'm like, I'm like yelling. I think I'm okay. I think. As I'm like bleeding. Well, I'm not bleeding. I have a hole in my chest.
It's not even a hole. It just like goes into you, and you feel that pain in
Oh,
your
yeah.
head. So you take the damage, but yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right, zombie's turn. That one turns to you now as you approach it, Karis.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are two that have running grappled, and two that or three that are not grappling him. So I'm gonna do those first. See if those three grapple you. That's a 12. That's a 9, and a natural 20. So that one grabs you. So you have a
Yay.
third one that grabs you. The two
Boy.
other ones, no, not
Okay.
yet. I'm gonna do the one for grabbing you now.
Oh, okay.
Natural 20 to grab you as well. You are grappled also.
Okay.
And then the bites.
Change your dice, Mark.
This is Red Death, everyone, and it rolls 20s all the time.
Ew.
And then there's two attacks on you, Renan. They're going for their bites. First one is a 16.
17.
Oh, man. So close. Second one. I rolled a 2 and an 8. That's an 11. Wow. You are just barely making it away from this.
Woo-wee.
So you are both grappled currently,
The one that wanted to leave this whole interaction.
but no one has been bit yet, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Renan, it's your turn.
Heal her? I don't know. And he's knowing he's grappled and can't get to her. He's gonna focus on making sure whatever's going on with Kara stops. And hopefully it already has. It's probably a little late for this, but this is the best thing I can think to get to Raya. He'll use a channel divinity, so Watchers will have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for the next minute.
All right.
That's my action. That's all I got.
Do you want to move at all? Are you grappled, I guess? So, yeah.
I'm grappled. Yeah, I can't do anything.
All right. Sounds good.
So I'm just focused on Karas and Raya right now.
Raya. Death save.
Okay. I feel good about this one. I shouldn't have. It's a 2. So I'm just teetering on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel good about this.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
finished
Never
it.
say anything again. So now I have 2 fails and I have 1 more fail, right?
Yeah, you're 2 failures and 1 more failure, and you're done. Ooh.
Paladins have a healing word.
Oh, okay.
I'm very nervous, everybody. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
I am very nervous.
Karis, it's your turn.
Okay. No wisdom save.
No wisdom save. Your
Okay, I give
choice.
her the potion.
So you're grappled and you reach down. Just give me an athletics check to see how
I'm like,
well you can kind
my
of
mouth's just like this.
maneuver this corpse that's holding on to you enough to get down to her.
Acrobatics.
I'd say give me athletics. It's more of a strength thing because you're not breaking the grapple.
Okay. 10.
10. I rolled a 2 for them. You bend this thing over. It doesn't have a ton of strength as it kind of is leaning over top of you. It's like on top of your body, but you get down enough to be able to pour a health potion into Raya's mouth.
Thank the Lord. I was scared. Okay, how much do I get?
Yeah, roll her health there, Karis.
So
Even
it's
like
just
1 will do it.
it's 1d or it's
It's
2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
Seven.
7. So this liquid goes down your throat. You
Oh.
wake up, Raya, to Karis over top of you. You
And
don't-
she is also going, I'm sorry, like 500
Wait,
times.
I didn't even see. 'cause my
You don't
back
even
was
know what
like-
happened. You just went down suddenly.
Okay. What's going on?
Like your back is really cold right now, but you have no idea what happened.
Okay, I'm just kind of sputtering and trying to get up. That's my whole thing. And Kara's just screaming, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what's going on?
I'm not screaming because I'm trying not to be super loud in the graveyard, but I am
Okay.
saying in her face, I'm
Hey,
sorry, I'm
dude,
sorry, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You also see this
Ah.
other zombie corpse kind of like almost on her back of her by her neck, trying to bite into the back of her
Ew.
neck over top of you. So,
Oh, okay.
zombie's turn. Here we go.
Where Renan gets bit. I feel it.
We'll see.
I feel it.
So we got 3 grappling you, Renan, and 2 more attempts to get grappled. Let's see if those 2 grab you. That's a 19 to grapple you for 1, and the other one is a 17. So all 5 of them now are holding onto. They are just piling on top of you. 3 bite attacks now from the ones that are grappling you. 15. A 13.
Nope.
And the last,
Bite.
you will not believe this. I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Lude loves me.
I could not believe how lucky you are right now. Oh man. Okay, you just are. They must be like fighting each other too much that they're kind of pushing themselves away from biting you. The swarm, though, all 5 of you have you. Karis,
Oh, yeah.
you get your bite attack now with advantage.
Can I do protection to give it disadvantage?
Sure. So I'll just do a straight roll now.
5 feet of her.
So it's a straight roll now. That is a 16.
I can shield it.
You react with your shield, and its face just kind of blocks off as the shadow energy just shoots up and makes this protective barrier between you and its mouth. You almost feel the teeth start to enter in, but that shadow just swoops through and pushes it away just in time.
Okay.
So yeah, no one's been bit yet. That's all the zombies. Yeah, Renan, it's your turn.
Okay, so Karis is somehow back in her right mind, or at least being nice to us. Raya's okay for now. Golly, I just
It's a
gotta
relative
get-
term.
Relative, yeah.
Okay. This music is giving me anxiety.
This whole fight is giving me anxiety right now.
You too. I came real close. Again, thank you for
Yeah.
saving me. Appreciate it. I would have been very sad.
I'm
I
just
would
gonna go
have genuine
just
pride in my
attack.
life. I was gonna die.
I'm
That's
glad
what
we
I got.
bought that potion.
Yes.
In hindsight,
What did you
that was
do,
great.
Mike?
I was gonna do fairy fire, but I was like, no, it's just better to attack. Because, you know, it's better to attack. But I'm grappled with 5 people and I rolled a natural 1. So that's
Oh
fun.
no.
No.
Yeah,
Damn, babe.
they're just pushing in so much. You are feeling nearly overwhelmed by their force and their energy, kind of almost pinning you to the ground. And it's like a Walking Dead moment where they're just all piled on top and they're about to have a feast, it looks like.
Ugh.
But at least y'all get advantage on your saving throws.
Riot, you are now awake. You look over and you see all these zombies just piled on top of Renan. And Karis has one on her back as well. So you can stand up for half your movement and you can do something if you'd like.
I can go over to Ren, right?
Yeah, you're really close to Ren, so you can get to him.
Okay. I'm going to run over to where he is because they're piling on top of him.
Yep.
Hold on, debating. Question. I don't know if this is something I would not know in real life or what, but if zombies, I'm assuming, don't have a lot, like, it's not like they see, they, like, smell and have other senses, right, that they use. I don't know if they're, like, cognizant enough to, like, work, because basically I'm debating if I should use color spray. But I'm like, if they don't even see, if they're not even using their sight, really, like, would I know that, or is that something that I need to guess on?
I would say you don't really know. I mean, this is brand new to you,
Okay.
so you're not really sure what they are capable of doing.
I'm not gonna waste that then. I'm literally just gonna go over, the closest one, or the one that's like closest to Ren, I'm gonna use Booming Blade again.
All
Can I
right.
use it at level 1? Is that possible? Can I use it at level 2?
It's a cantrip, so no, you can't increase that.
Okay.
It increases at level
That's fine.
5, but it won't increase now.
Okay. Then just, I'll use Booming Blade again, if I can.
All right, so again, that energy kind of forms around your blade. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh, hold on. 18 on the die.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Do better than ones.
Okay.
You get you got advantage on it too because you have Renan who's nah, well, he's in a really bad position. I'm saying he's not going to give you
Okay.
advantage.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll give you sneak attack on it though.
Oh.
I'll give you that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So hold on. 13.
13 total damage.
Yes.
All right.
Better than 2.
I'm gonna roll their undead
Oh,
fortitude.
great.
They fail. You just stab into this, kind of into the little bit of mummified corpse that's there, and then you watch as the blade explodes out and pieces of bone and decayed body just begin to fly everywhere
Gross.
as you kill off one of the zombies that is on top of Renan.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Obviously, I made a lot of noises. Are the zombies like looking at me now as opposed to like are they very just focused on feasting?
The 4 that are on Renan all seem very focused on him, and the one that's on Kara seem very focused on her. But you helped.
Am I able to kind of create like a barrier? Wait, is Ren grappled or is he?
Yeah.
He's just grappled.
I mean,
right?
both your friends are completely grappled right now. Renan especially, he's in a really bad spot.
Okay. Is there any way I can try and like get between them, like move between them, so that they have a harder time getting at him?
You'd have to use your action to do that, and you already used it, so.
Okay. Then no. I guess that's my only turn.
Okay.
You
Sounds
see
good.
from a vial of zombies. You're just like,
I'm good! All right.
okay, we got one.
Karis, you're grappled. Your turn.
Okay, so seeing that Ren is completely surrounded and grappled and being held onto, I am going to actually cast. I'm going to use my. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Never mind, I can't do that. I had a plan, but it makes me drop what I have, so that probably isn't the wisest choice. I think I'm just going to, at this point, attack the one in front of me with my blade,
With your Shadow Blade,
with my shadow blade.
go for it.
I roll with advantage because isn't it dim light right now?
No, it's still daytime.
Oh, I thought you said it was late afternoon.
Man, it's still
'Cause we-
daytime.
it says if it's in dim light or darkness.
Yeah, it's not darkness. You guys went out earlier in the day, so. It's not evening time. It's not past sunset or anything, so.
Is it a cloudy day because it's raining and zombies are scary?
I didn't say it was raining either, so.
Okay,
No.
well I missed him.
Okay. So you kind of swing through, but it just misses. It's kind of pinned on top of you, and your arm can't quite get a good angle on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, still attacking you. Anything else you want to do?
I do not have anything else.
All right, sounds good. Zombies' turn. There's 4 on you, Renan, and 1 on you, Karis. Let's see what happens here.
Disadvantage on Kara's with protection.
Okay, so the 4 on you first. Wow, 9 total for one of them. I cannot roll above a 10. That's a 12 total for the second one. That one is a 21.
There we go.
That one bites you.
That's the bite. That's all right. We
Um,
got Shadow. We got Karis over here with Shadow Blades. That's the cure. We figured it out.
you take 2 damage from that.
Yay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Awesome. With it, no, it's not an advantage because
Nope.
it doesn't even work on Constitution.
Nope.
That's it. That's alright. I got a +5. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. 22.
All right.
17 +5.
And the last one is a 16 to hit, which I believe also misses. So you feel that though the teeth begin to bite into your back, and we'll see what happens with that.
Yep.
Karis, you get 1 attack, just regular roll now, because Renan throws his shield out, and that is only a 12 to hit. So
Nope.
you are fine. Okay, that's the end of the zombies' turns. Renan, you're up.
Yep. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. Yeah, same thing. Grappled. Just gonna attack at one of them. Wait, clarification. If I try and break free, I only break free from one. I don't break free from all of them, right? How does that work?
I would say you roll with disadvantage, and they'll roll with advantage, and we'll see if you can break out if you want to try for all of them.
Sure. YOLO.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got to be 4 of them with advantage. So, what's your disadvantage? Athletics or acrobatics roll?
21 or a 20. I rolled a 17 and a 16.
So 20 is what they have to beat. Let's find out. What is their?
They have advantage.
They have advantage, and it's a +1 to the roll. It looks like.
He just goes, it's just a flesh wound.
So this is gonna be. They're pretty weak. So
Yeah, doesn't mean anything.
fail for the first one. Fail for the second one. 19 total for the third one, but you still beat that. Natural 20 on the fourth one. One still has you grappled. The other ones, you just kind of like bring your arm out, you knock the 3 of them away, but the one just has you. The one that bit you is still just holding on, looking to devour you. So close. That was so close.
Can I? That'd be kind of stupid. That'd be kind of stupid. Never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, can I drag it with me and just like yeet? No, it's fine. We're good.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna say.
You done?
Well, actually, that was my action, wasn't it? Yeah. No, I'm good. No.
You
Keep on
done?
thinking lay on hand for the bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Raya, it's your turn.
Can I attack the one that is still grappling Ren?
Sure. So you begin to move around to the opposite side of this one.
Yeah.
You have
And
advantage.
does sneak attack work if he's like not?
Yeah, you have advantage on the attack now because there's only one grappling onto him. He's mostly free, so I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
And I get sneak attack.
And
too?
sneak attack if you hit. Yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, the first one's 18. on
Yeah,
die, so
definitely
6
hit.
half the hits.
I mean, check for 20 for
Okay.
sure. Roll for 20 just in
Okay.
case.
All right. Good call. Nope. 2. So
Okay.
Not it.
So yeah, still a hit. And go ahead, roll your
okay.
damage.
8.
8?
8. Yeah, 8.
Okay. So yeah, you stab into that one. It just kind of as you stab into it, but it's still up.
Okay.
Is that with your sneak attack damage too?
Me?
It was just one extra d6, right?
You have 2d6 for your sneak attack.
Oh, well, let's see. And that was a 6, so.
Okay. And you stab into it even further, and it just and falls over
Dies.
dead. Oh wait, I gotta do my undead fortitude first. I forgot about that.
Nah, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it dies.
Aw.
It dies.
Okay,
I rolled another
yay.
2 on that one. So,
Perfect.
all right. So Ren, you are no longer grappled on your turn,
Yay!
but they have a turn before you, so we'll see. Karis, you're up.
Okay, let's try to get this thing. Guys, Karis, maybe she's just, she might just be really thrown off by what just happened. We got a 6.
Not doing well.
A 6 total. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right. So you're still just feeling this zombie kind of push you towards the ground, and you're unable to strike it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, zombie's turn. 3 are going to attempt to grapple you, Renan, and 1 will attack or go for a bite on you, Karis. So,
Disadvantage of protection.
all right. So miss for the first one, miss for the second one, and miss for the third one on you, Renan. You're good. Regular roll for Karis. That is a 7 total because of that protection. So
Thanks, Red.
again, your friend just holding his shield in between you and that zombie, keeping it away. It is just like trying to bite through that shield even at this point because it's so stupid. But it's trying to get to Karis as hard as it can.
Was that like teeth on metal sound?
Oh yeah, it's gross.
Ugh.
But Renan, it's your turn now. You're not grappled anymore.
Yep, that's the thing. Cool. Except Raya kind of went the wrong way from where I need to go, but that's fine. That's cool. She's cool for now.
I was helping you.
No, you did great.
Helping.
You did great. I was just like, he's like reaching out, like, oh, okay, katana time. He'll go after the one on Kara's.
All right, so the one's
And-
over top of her. Go ahead, make your attack.
Yeah, swipe at that one. Hey, 22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Smite.
Bringing in that smite.
So that's a 3. That's a 5 slashing. And oh man.
And it's
I haven't-
undead, so you get the D8 extra too. So
Second time I've ever done this. So it's 2d8 plus 1, right?
I believe
Turn
it's
on the
2D8
two.
plus an extra one because of.
3d8. Yeah. Cool.
Nice. This was a smiting we've all been waiting for.
Wow. That's not the best rolls, but I mean it's good. Anyways, 18.
18. So yeah,
Great.
you again have your
How
markings
you
just
roll?
light up in a flash, lighten up the area even more. Your blade kind of flickers for a second, your shadow blade, Karis, as these lights go out from Renan. And its blade is ignited with this divine holy energy and just slices straight through the zombie, and it just completely, cleanly bisected and is gone.
I'm over zombies.
Raya, it's your turn.
Okay. Whoa, it keeps zooming really weird. I guess the one that's closest to me right in front of me, I'm just gonna attack it. Do I get sneak attack as well or no?
Because Renan is no longer grappled, you do. And he's within 5 feet of it, so you get advantage on the roll, and you get sneak attack if you hit.
Well, I was gonna say something. I'm gonna wait till after to say it. Okay, we need that advantage. Better. I got 16 on the die, so.
Oh yeah, definitely hit.
to hit. Yeah. Okay.
Roll your damage.
Okay. 8.
8 damage? Okay. Did you get your sneak attack in there too?
It's just the 2. Oh wait. So
It's
two sneak
weapon
attacks.
damage plus 2d6.
Okay. Why? I don't know why that's apparently. Okay, so I have plus 4. So what did I say?
12 total then? Did you add your dexterity into there?
Oh my god, guys, I'm really bad at this. I don't know why. Okay, hold on.
D&D
No,
Beyond.
I didn't.
For you.
14. There we go.
Okay. Fortitude.
Honestly, I played a paladin for so many years. I think I'm just like in forever. I don't know. I just forgot to add
Paladin mode.
So you go for a killing blow on this corpse, stab into it and just twist your blade, and it just turns back to you angrily as it looks like it's still going. It should have
Gonna
killed
bite me,
it,
isn't
you
it?
think, but it did go down.
Interesting. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Karis, your turn.
Okay, let's. I'll be like, thank you, Red, and I will
Don't hit me.
double over here and
He's
try and get
wicked.
this one. We continue to miss
Ugh.
with a 6.
All right.
Oof.
She's thrown off. She is
She
trembling.
is.
Karis is just trembling in these moments where she doesn't know what's happening, but
She's really shaky, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
zombies, that one turns to you now, Raya, that you stabbed into, and the other two are going to go for you, Renan.
Protection on, Ryan.
All right. Sounds good. So
Gee, thanks.
first one against you is another 10, and then a 21 for Renan. So you're grappled again. And then disadvantage for Raya as he throws his shield up to protect her. Yep, protection gives you a 9 total. So
Protection. I like it.
yeah, blocks away with the zombie, just like kind of bumps him away and throws him off and just doesn't get to you. But you are getting grappled, Renan.
I'm a tanky paladin.
All right, Renan, your turn.
Okay.
The one in the top corner has you, so
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna go for anyway. Cool. Yeah, just good old Godada power. 15. I don't think that hits.
15 definitely hits.
Oh, it does hit? Oh, sweet. Okay.
Their AC is like 8, so
Oh, wow.
you were
Alright, cool. So yeah, no smite, just normal.
all right. Roll your damage.
Eventually, we want one of these corpses, I guess.
True.
Oh, nice. Full 8 damage, 10 points. Not this one.
10.
Oh yeah, 10 points damage on that one.
Okay. You drive your katana through this one. It's still up though, as it kind of is
Okay.
going after you.
We do non-lethal on zombies? How does that work?
Raya, your turn. You can be careful about trying to take it out.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see here. So I'm sorry, which one of these guys has Ren grappled?
The
One
one
next
in the
to me?
top corner, so it's between the other two, kind of.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack the one right in front of me and
All right.
just see what I can do. Do I get sneak attack still or no?
You still get advantage, and we'll get sneak attack if you hit. So
Thank the Lord. Okay. Girl, we need that advantage again. Okay, 60 on the die. I'm assuming that hits.
yep, that hits.
We're gonna do it right this time.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing good too. Hold on.
I like that.
15.
15. All
And that
right.
was counting my dex. That was sneak attack. So
Great.
I got them all this time.
Glad to hear it. Undead Fortitude time.
Please fail.
They're the
Just
worst.
for me.
That fails. It is no longer there. It crumbles to the ground this time and is dead.
Gross.
Ryan's just taking care of all of them now. Like,
Trying. I mean, with my 7 health, I'm trying to do the best I can.
I mean, Red is too, but I just kind of like the idea of Red being grappled in the middle, and then Ryan's just going around going,
Stab, stab, stab. Yeah. All right.
Same.
Karis, you're up.
All right.
Unless you want to move, Raya. Do you want to move again?
I guess I'll just get, if I can possibly move the square up to just sort of try and be a distraction. For
Like
them
here?
Trying to eat Ren or grappling him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
good.
But I mean, if they don't, I'm assuming it's probably focused on meal.
Okay.
9.
9 to hit is a hit.
Hey,
Hooray.
we can fail backwards into it.
11.
11 damage. Okay.
Nice.
It is still up. As your blade just kind of woof right through it. So. Alright. Zombie's turn.
Wait, Mark, did it look like it affected it at all?
It looked like it shuddered a bit as you hit it.
Okay.
Let's see. One's gonna go for you, Renan, and the other one, did it have you grappled? I can't remember. Did you break that?
No. The top right has me grappled.
Okay, so one is you grapple going for a bite, and the other one is going just for grappling. So, that is not gonna grapple you, and the one going for a bite. Let's see, 19
Total? Yeah.
19 total. All right. Another 2 points of piercing damage. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Please, Baker.
15.
15. Okay. So now with you two close to him, give me a perception roll, please.
Oh, I just threw my dice. Okay, we're gonna try.
16.
16. Okay.
17 actually.
17. Both you kind of look in this horror of watching Renan get bit kind of right on the side of his neck by this zombie trying to get into him as he's holding up his shield trying to protect everybody. And you watch as this bites in. You got little pieces of the black like stuff in its teeth. And then as it begins to kind of like bite in and pull away and like try to tear the flesh out, you watch as like a little bit of a moonlight glow kind of emerges and kind of seems to do something with the bite wound. You both kind of watch this tiny glow, tiny little glow happen. Renan, it's your turn.
I really hope we don't have parasites.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like we're just in some bad like lake water or something. A million.
Yeah, the one that has me grappled then. We'll just go after that one. The one that just bit me.
Yep, 4.
Well, actually, I rolled a 5 plus 4.
Yeah, that's a hit.
9 hit.
It has an 8 AC. So.
Yes.
I love that emotion. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you're good. Roll damage.
That's funny. 6 points of damage.
All right, let's see if it's good. It's undead fortitude. It does. It is still up and just going in for you. Still up. Raya, it's your turn.
So the one, I guess I'll just go for the one that has him grappled. So I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing, which is
All right, advantage again on the roll.
old trusty. Yeah.
Yep.
15 on the die for the first one, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, definitely.
6, 3, 13.
13. Did you roll your second one just to see if it's a natural 20?
Good call. Probably good. It's a 17.
Okay.
So no.
So it's still a hit. You stab into this one again, and it rolls a natural 1 for its undead fortitude. Just crumbles to the ground. Bits of bone dust go everywhere. As
I don't know if
wipe
this counts
out
as an
that
action.
corpse.
Can I see, is there like any visible like bite marks on Can I like look at him really fast, or is that not?
To do a full examination, that'll be an action.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Are we saving this
I'm
one?
just gonna keep stabbing.
I'm trying to get it away from biting me.
I mean, there's still some corpses that aren't too badly damaged, so you can
Okay.
you can choose to take one of those if you'd like.
Oh, okay. That's true. I keep on thinking we need one alive, but they're all
Yeah, I don't
dead.
think he ever said that we need them alive.
Yeah.
Do you want to move, Raya, or anything else?
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Okay.
And just try to, well, I guess I'll move here. Whoa. Sorry, Foundry's being really weird where it's not letting me.
Oh no.
There we go. I'm just gonna move here if that's okay.
So
That way I can.
I don't know if you know about this, but yeah, flanking is a thing. So that helps Karis now. She gets advantage on
Okay.
her attack.
Perfect. Well, I will flank him, so.
It's your turn,
When
Karis.
I decide.
Advantage on your attack.
Yay!
Good job, Ryan.
I got a 15.
Yeah.
That hits. Roll your damage.
She seems to have caught her bearings a little more. She's trying to take this thing out. With 10 damage.
All right. You again swipe through with your shadow blade one more time, and this corpse falls to the ground, completely unphysically harmed. Like there's no physical damage, I don't think, to this thing at all. You just
Perfect.
slice through this thing, and it falls limply to the ground. And you guys kind of take a second to catch your breath, look around. There doesn't seem to be any immediate threats in the vicinity.
And we
Right,
didn't
just-
see what's her name went, right?
She ran off somewhere, so
We saw what direction she went, but
it's been a while since she ran off though, and she was moving quickly. So we're gonna drop
we
out
saw
of
how fast she ran.
combat and go into
First
more
person.
of a
Ambient
music time.
Yeah, as this like zombie dies and Renan's like falls on the ground, just like ah! He just like puts his hand up to Raya and just like grabs her arm and just heals her for 10. Lay on hands, and he's just gonna lay
Dude,
there.
can I do like an examination of Ren to see if he has any like bite marks or any like parasite activity I see?
Sure, give me we'll do, you can choose medicine or investigation.
Well, it's about the same. We'll do medicine just to
Sounds good.
mix things up. 20 total.
20 total. Okay, you begin to look, and it almost looks like there is puncture wounds, but you don't see any of that dark energy that you saw with Karis that was around her bite wound. You almost imagined like when you saw that glow happen, it may have burned away any sort of that black, like whatever root or vine or whatever it was that was in those teeth away from the bite wound.
You got really lucky.
Okay.
You got so lucky.
Is really lucky. Is Ren conscious or is he
I'm fine.
Well, we're gonna see it. What happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Karis, what happened?
Yeah.
I'll just look at you confused, Karis.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like, what?
probably
What's going
she
on?
probably looks like probably kind of pale, I would say, and she's like shaking a lot. And actually, while they were
Very guilty.
talking, I want to see I want to say in my head like what happened, like trying to talk to someone in there, like, you know, trying to see like, is this shadow like dead, or what's this other thing that was controlling me, stuff like that.
So you just kind of think, what happened? What happened? What was that?
Mm-hmm.
There's no answer.
And I'll be like, Shadow, hey, like in my head.
No answer. And you guys see, you see Karis kind of focusing on something.
Shadow's dead. I think Shadow got stabbed.
Shadow might be dead.
Yeah, like
dead.
like while Karis is doing all this, like Renan would have put his hand out to Raya. I mean, like she, I think, lost control for a second. How are you feeling now, Karis? Or like
She's
just
the
waiting
one
for her
who
to like
hit
go
me?
through her moment.
Yeah, she'll like,
Just nothing. Yeah.
as you guys are like talking to her, she kind of like looks like she's jolted back and
Yeah. How damaged are you? Are you like hurt? Is she hurt?
Me?
Yeah.
um
Do I see like blood coming out of her chest?
there's
or
no
anything?
wound.
No,
It's
there's
just
no
straight
wound.
hit.
There's no wound. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't look horrific though.
Okay,
I look
okay.
better than Raya for sure.
There's a little bit of a shake to her hand right now, but
Wait,
Mhm.
sorry, Ren, really
Yeah, I
fast.
think-
You laid on hands for me. How much did you lay on hands for me for?
10.
So I can... 10. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank
And then
you.
you also
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
potion too.
Yes, I have 17 health back as opposed to
Mhm.
negative 12, so we're good. Anyway. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so she's like, I think it's done. I think.
What happened?
I'm
You
sorry.
know what
I'm so
happened?
sorry. I'm so sorry, Raya. Are you okay?
Well, I'm fine, but what it, like, do you know what happened? Do you remember? Were you, like, could you tell what was happening? Did you hear the voice?
I'm trying to keep my voice down too, by the way, as I'm
I hate to
talking.
cut this in our conversation real quick. Are we going after Leah or not? The longer we talk, the further she
mean-
gets away.
If she
Do we
has
need her
more
or no?
If she has more zombie people, are we gonna be able to like
Yeah, I
handle her
don't
right
know.
now?
We're kind of a little bit frazzled, so I don't know if it's best to try and go, because if she can just raise the dead wherever she goes, I don't know if that's a great idea.
She's a
And
threat.
we have this perfectly good zombie specimen here, we should probably take back with us.
We could.
She might have the answers to heal you, right? Or to stop whatever's happen to you.
Well, I think that might be taken care of.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, I almost, well, Shadow wanted me to kill you guys. So he started to, and then it was like, I felt like my marking's the one that, like, when I said I thought it was nice a little bit ago, like, they took control, and then this is sword, she's like waving the sword, like the shadow sword, and then it stabbed me, and Shadow was like, no, wait, stop, and then he's just gone, and then nothing else has happened since.
So do you think
Wait.
Shadow was the parasite in your chest, like it was living in your chest or your heart?
So
Huh.
Shadow's
I
the
think so.
parasite.
Did you
not
you
your
hurt from
power?
it?
I think so. I don't know. I mean, it really hurts, but like, I did not, I mean, I don't
Can
hear
can
him.
I
I
just,
tried to
like-
talk to him.
Can I like look over at Karis and just see like if I see anything like anything that stands out or any like, weird, I don't know, anything that stands out?
You looking more for how she's acting or a physical thing? What are you looking for?
Physical, like if I guess like her chest area, like whatever I can see, like if it looks like it's
Run and turns
do I
around.
see where the knife like punctured? Yeah, is there anything that is like
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
Well, that's a 3, so I don't think I'm really gonna get much at all. 6
You just
total.
look at
I mean, you
dead
look
parasite body.
closely.
Hmm.
There's no wound. You don't see even
Okay.
like an indicator that anything happened to her.
Okay. I mean, would Shadow answer if you talked before, or
I
was
tried
it-
to talk to him. I didn't hear anything. I don't know if that means he's like dead, but it kind of sounded like my markings were like, yeah, it's time to be done now, and then they stabbed him.
Did have you ever heard a voice for your markings, or just Shadow?
Just Shadow.
Hmm.
That's why I was kind of wondering if it was, but I just didn't know. Mariah, are you okay? I thought I killed you. I knew I'm too powerful.
You almost did. No,
Why would you
but
give me more? I don't need more power. This is too much.
wait, but I mean, weirdly,
He
this all
saved us,
kind of
too.
worked out, didn't it? Didn't it? Because now you have more power, and now apparently Shadow's gone, dead.
I hope so.
I mean, listen, you led us here in this graveyard, and you were the one who was really insistent on us coming here. Do you feel any pull anywhere? Do you feel any of that same feeling you had before?
I think about it. Do I?
You're just looking for any sort of pull in a direction.
Well, yeah. Remember how when I walked here, I was like, I have a feeling I should do this, and it just was like,
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't notice that. You didn't feel anything, so you don't notice anything now.
Okay.
I'll just tell her like, you were acting oddly before, where you seemed to know where you were going and you seemed to lead us here. You were acting a little odd, so I guess we can see if it seems like that again. But hopefully, if
How was I acting
If you heard
odd?
you just knew exactly where to go and you led us right to this spot where we got attacked, so it's almost like Shadow knew where to put us to.
He
Be vulnerable.
said before I talked to you that he wanted to put you guys in graves.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, he almost did. He almost did.
Her eyes are like kind of filling up. She's like, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I
It's not
really
your
hope.
fault. You weren't in control.
It wasn't your
But
fault.
but now we don't have a help
But also, I mean-
anymore because I did it.
I'm like
You
a
know,
walking.
Listen,
corpse.
Karis, this honestly, this probably was the best outcome we possibly could have gotten. With if your parasite's gone, or if Shadow, whatever it is gone, you still have the extra powers that you had, so you're still able to smite, whatever, and or
Still
just
doesn't
like
stop
use your
these
powers.
attacks, though.
Yeah.
True,
These
Well,
zombie attacks.
but
are
at least
making-
for now.
Yeah.
But at least at least the parasite's taken care of. So, and also, what is she doing?
I tried. Did you see? I tried to call her name. She didn't even like respond to it.
Maybe she has her own.
I talked to her.
shot.
I talked to her.
Maybe.
That could be. I talked to her back in the Spire, and she wasn't even in her right mind then, and she just ran away. So, but I have no idea how she learned how to
Didn't
raise
she run
dead
like
people.
really fast away from us?
Really, really fast.
Really
None of the
fast.
guards could catch
Yeah.
her.
So I don't even know if we could catch her right now. She may be too fast for any of us to.
Well, maybe we could see if we can see what direction she went, and then we could bring the body to Abdo Stokes, and then we can sleep and then come back here tomorrow and try and
That
at
sounds like a
least
plan.
track her down, because then at least
So I don't know if we should handle this by ourselves.
then Mr.
you know.
Stokes can at least see that we did something and that we've been working, and then he can start looking at it and seeing if they can help if other people get bit. Wait, Red, you up and are you okay? And she like immediately like rushes over and is like looking at his like neck.
I think.
I saw when he got bit. I saw like I don't know moon energy coming out of his bite mark. So it's almost like
I saw
I don't know, it
moon
seems like-
glow energy too.
it's almost like
Does that mean
Luna was
that
protecting-
moon lady was like, no, not today?
We don't need another We don't need you know, getting a parasite too. That would be not great.
I mean, not that I know of. I didn't feel anything. Granted, you didn't feel anything. Well, did you feel anything last time? I mean, you had a mark last time. It was like all dark, right?
I had a,
Not-
I just, yeah, you
dark.
healed me, and then there was like a darkness there.
Yeah.
But I don't see any darkness there.
Mm-mm. We'll keep an eye out, I guess. But to me, it seemed like Luna was protecting you. Hopefully. But
Okay,
I'm just worried
so,
about
how
you
we-
guys in the city. So
Okay, well,
Well,
maybe we can
shockingly,
see
we're all okay.
if we can find her, or not find her, but like see what direction she went, and then we can take this body because it doesn't have anything bad on it, and then take it back.
yeah, I guess that works.
yeah.
Unless, do you think we should do something else?
No, that sounds like a plan. I think we should take this body back first, just so that way we can at least start research on it. And I don't know.
Yeah, I think the longer we're not looking for her, the further she's gonna hide or get away. But I do think that's the right.
I mean, I like I can do a few more spells, I think, but Shadow really
No, it's
did a bunch of things.
Yeah, we should go back.
Also, me and Karis don't have a Luna to. So if we get bitten, we're in the same situation we were an hour ago. So, if not worse. So yeah.
No, I agree.
Okay. Well, should we look a little bit to see what direction she went in?
I went that way.
Sure.
He points towards the corner. That's all I know. I was trying to keep her here, but I didn't get to her.
It's okay.
All right.
Are you? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Can we inspect the? Are we like? Did we see any? So obviously before the graveyard, like, do we see an area that we think she like ran to, or like was there anything we passed that seemed like a good like hiding spot, or would we even know? Like, would that be anything?
Well, she ran the opposite direction of the way you came in here, actually. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's-
okay, right.
Yeah, but-
And she
Anything
hopped
Anything in
the
the grave?
fence.
Um,
Yeah, in the grave she was digging in.
So you want to investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll come
Mhm.
back after our break with this investigation of what's going on
Great.
here in the graveyard. So stick around, everybody. Stick around till after the end of our break, and we will look and see what's going on in the graveyard. We're gonna go about 10 minutes, so 3:40 on my clock. And we'll be back. We have a question of the day, so please feel free to answer that in the chat. It'd be awesome. We'd love to hear it, your answers to it. And maybe consider sharing some love and passing on D&D to somebody else who you think might enjoy this and say, hey, you should check out this channel and come watch Beacons Aura on Sunday with me. So share a link maybe to somebody who you think would enjoy some D&D. And yeah, we'll see you all shortly. So we'll be back. See you soon. All right, we're back, everybody, from our break. We've all calmed down maybe a little bit from that last fight.
A
A little bit. I'm still a little stressed from that. I'm not one of those DMs who enjoys murdering the party, but if it happens, it happens. So we'll see what happens in the future. So yeah, we're back. Our crew is in the graveyard. They just finished off all of the zombies that were in the area, and they can begin their investigation of the area or chasing down Aaliyah, whichever they choose to do. So what would you three like to do?
I'll investigate.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
wait.
gonna check the grave.
Mhm.
Well,
You guys are gonna look at graves. All right.
One she
especially
was
the
digging.
one she was in. Yeah.
So you head over to where she was digging, leaving the corpse there, and you kind of pass by. Like, you guys are underneath a tree. There's a few other just kind of like bushes and stuff, all very wilted and dead. And as you kind of survey, just making sure there's nothing else in the area, give me a perception roll.
9.
All right.
16.
And a 16 for Raya. Okay.
Speaking babies are bad.
Yeah.
So you're all kind of looking around, trying to keep an eye out for anything, any more moving bodies, anything like that. Raya, you notice that like all the trees in this area are just dead on this side of the graveyard. They look very, very much so like dried out, and they kind of this darker color to them. And you look down even at the ground beneath it, and the grass is all gone, and it looks like it's withered up and died as well.
Is it like long dead, like it's been dead for a while, or is it like dry, or is it like it's...
I mean, the ground is kind of just like dirt right now. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
It has, yeah, it looks pretty bad. But you all three kind of approach this grave, making sure nothing pops out of it at you as you move, and you start to look in, and it doesn't look like it's a fully dug down. Like there's still dirt there. There's a little bit of a pile that's building. That's the one she's at. But there's plenty of other holes in front of other grave markers that you could look at if you'd like to.
Oh. Yeah, I'll look at it.
Do the grave markers... Are any of the grave markers like fairly recent, or are they all quite old?
Why don't you all give me... You could give me perception or investigation, and you tell me which one you rolled, and I'll tell you what you get.
I got a 5 on perception.
Cool.
I got a...
5 for your perception too?
I'll do investigate. No, I got a 15 on the die, so I got 18.
18 for which one? Investigation?
We'll do investigation, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, Renan and Karis, you're kind of looking around, just looking into holes, and you spot, I mean, like caskets kind of laid out and broken up into pieces in these graves, and there's no body in it, and you're like, huh, so she was digging up corpses. That's weird. And Raya, you're looking at the grave markers, and they're all pretty old. Like, this is not a fresh place. You kind of piece this together, and you're like, this looks like old world, like, graves. These aren't people who were buried here in the past, like, 42 years. This is, like, an old grave site from the former occupants of this place.
Okay. And...
Kara's probably got a really bad roll because she was so clingy with Renan and Raya. She's probably kind of being a pest and just standing really, really, really close to them.
She's hovering real close.
That's okay.
I don't know at this point if Renan wants her super close or super far away, but I think it's both at the same time.
She probably goes back too. Like sometimes she's like wait, and then she like backs away, and she like comes back up later. She can't make up her mind.
All right.
Is there any like pattern I noticed to the graves that she was digging, or does it seem like she's just going through the whole graveyard? Like, do I notice anything like that?
So from what you look at, it looks like she's just going down a line, and grabbing whatever graves are next.
Okay. And how many, if I were gonna guess, estimate? Does it look like she's like a few dozen, like, just like 10 to 15? Like how many has she dug up? Or is the whole graveyard just completely?
You start looking, and it's mostly this back section of this graveyard, and there's like 30 to 35 graves that you can see, just kind of quick glance, that look like have been dug up at this point. And they're mostly this back row.
And do we remember, like, did the clothing of the zombies or whatever, like, did they look old world, I guess? Did they look like anything we have now, or was it, like, recognizable?
The clothing is pretty decayed looking. It's hard to tell. But, I mean, a lot of the clothes that you guys wear is what was in the old world. It's just whatever you kind of scavenge. So it's similar to that, I guess. But it's very decayed looking.
All right.
Do I see any like signs of Aaliyah, like anything she might have dropped, or like even
where
footprints of where she was staying, or like footprints of her leaving or anything like that?
Okay. You can give me a survival roll if you'd like.
Gareth got a 8, and she continues to just be really distracted.
Yeah, I mean,
Freaked out.
There's not much here from what you can find.
I will say though, like I think she's really shaky, so she's kind of like, hey, can anyone find any like sign of her? Let's see if anyone else wants to roll. Maybe.
Can I look too?
Sure.
Investigation or perception? I probably said.
You can give me survival for that, or you can give me investigation for looking for stuff. So.
I guess I get your advantage by helping, right? Since Rye already rolled, or Kara's already rolled.
Yeah, it's kind of 2 people get to roll or take advantage on one, so.
Okay.
Ryan's kind of deep in thought at the moment.
Okay.
Thinking.
We'll say like it's a 16 total.
For which one, survival or investigation?
We'll say they're the same. We'll say, does it matter which one I pick? I'll say survival?
Okay. So you're looking for tracks for Aaliyah.
Sure, yeah.
Or signs of her, yeah.
Okay. So you kind of look around and you spot the occasional like footprint in freshly dug up dirt that was left behind. And you look around, you notice that there's multiple shovels here too. And it almost looks like there's this section you're in right now in the very back corner where she was. And there's like another section just kind of across the way that has another shovel. No one's there that you can see, but that was another spot that was being dug up. But it has a shovel sitting there, and there's another shovel that's like nearby another grave in the section you're in too, like a little ways away from where Aaliyah was with her shovel.
So I'll just say, hey guys, I'm choking on a donut. Hey guys, yeah. Hey, Ryan, where'd you get the donut? Hey guys, it looks like there are more shovels. Like, are there more people digging up graves? Do you think?
Do you think the zombies dug up the graves, or do you think there's more people?
I think there's a. That's the case.
Mark, did we notice that the zombies looked like coordinated enough to dig up graves? Like she could have got, or does it seem like they were like
other people had to have done it?
I don't know if you know that or not, but
I mean, I guess technically she could have had 4 shovels and just had her favorite place, but
rotated. That seems excessive though. Like I'm gonna bring all these shovels in case I want to use.
This is good for root dirt. This is good, yeah.
I mean, from just kind of a base look at them, they look more like they are just kind of wandering around and attack what they're told to attack type of a thing.
Okay.
Ryan was kind of thinking there's no way to possibly connect the corpses that came in originally into the city to this graveyard, right? Based on what we're looking at. It's not like you can count like, oh, we killed 10 and then there's 4 more, but you're saying there's like lots more than we've seen that are dug up, right?
Yeah, I mean, you saw that there was the one that kind of wandered in that the Skull Crushers dealt with. Then there was that family of 4, which were much more fresh looking than any of the corpses you dealt with here.
Right.
And then you heard that there was still some wandering in. You don't know how many, but you heard there was a few that came in later after that moment. And then you killed off a bunch here today. But it seems more graves are dug up than those numbers that you are aware of.
Cool.
Can I walk over to the fence that she hopped and like look out and see if I can see any sign of her that way?
Sure, give me a perception roll.
She's just like behind two like bushes, just like looking at us.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you're looking out. She's gone. She just ran off and is completely gone.
Can I point my finger and do a message and be like, "Hey, Aaliyah, are you okay?"
There's no answer.
Okay. Then I'll point a couple and go, "Hey, Rodden, where are you?" This was fun.
Right. Do you think she's still okay? She's like pointing at stuff.
Guys, I'm just doing
probably.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
I was thinking if I could talk to Aaliyah, and then I kind of did Rodden a couple times too. You never know.
Maybe
It's actually
Maybe
more
when
for...
we go-
Good.
maybe when we go back to Spire to bring the body, we can ask about Aaliyah because she ran away. You know, maybe they'd know what her connections were before this or where she went. I don't know.
Yeah. This has to be dealt with eventually.
Especially if
think-
she's
I mean, we could even go back here tomorrow. It's just like,
Sure.
if we, I just am afraid if we. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we should do it now. We're a little too weak currently, and yeah, I'd rather just get everything checked out first and rest before we head out.
Is-
But
Wait, what does Moon Lady say? Is she okay? Is she telling you to do something? Is that why you really want to go?
What do you mean? No, I'm just saying eventually we're gonna have to... These zombies have to be stopped. And if they're the ones doing that, eventually we're gonna have to stop them.
I mean, I think we should do.
But no, I agree. I think we should go back to the city now. I'm just
Yeah. Oh, okay.
worried. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's too late now. We've spent too much time. She's long gone. Unless we can find out where they're hiding or if it's a group of people, and we could scout. But no, I think it's smarter to go back and
Yeah.
maybe try and get them on a surprise again.
yeah, or if this is their like a place for them to get more bodies, I guess they probably won't just leave it. You know.
We could take their shovels, slow them down a little bit.
Sure, let's do
That's
it
not a bad idea.
We could bury the shovels.
and take the last shovel.
That might take a long time, though. I kind of
Let's
just
just-
want to get off.
I was just gonna carry all four, but yeah, that works.
If we just carry the shovels.
We have to carry the body.
What if Ren carried the body, and you and me each
Shovels?
carried 2 shovels? Yeah, let's do
We'll
that.
just ditch them on the way.
I mean, okay.
Let's do
You
it.
have to use like a spoon or something to dig up a grave.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, slow it down.
At least it's slow them down. Yeah, as I say, maybe these
Or
are the only
go
shovels
find
they'd
new
access to.
shovels. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I don't want to
We
keep them here.
saved the city!
I don't want to keep them here. Just make it easy
Yeah.
on them. Like, hey, by the way, I put this in the next grave for you. Here you go. Here's a head start.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, do you want to get the one that I killed because it doesn't have the...
Let's do it. I'm gonna go around, I guess, and collect the shovels or whatever shovels I see, so that way I can, whatever tools
Okay.
it looks like they're using to dig up these graves, I'm gonna take them.
You're going for all of them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Kirsten, Ren,
Oh,
you have
actually, it's a
anything?
pretty good idea.
So I think I'm carrying the body. Is that what I'm understanding?
You're going for the body? Okay.
Do any of
It
the
was strong as
zombies
well.
have anything on them that looks like it would be important or a clue
Interesting.
or interesting?
So give me a investigation roll, Karis, and Rad, give me a perception roll.
18!
Sam Regal. That didn't. 10.
Perception, you said? Or you say
Yes.
Ren or Raya?
Rad, roll perception. Ren, I'd say
Okay.
give me a investigation roll too for
14
Yes.
for my perception roll.
9. Okay. So
Did you hear mine?
you said 10?
18.
18. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So you look at these bodies, they really don't look like they have much of importance on them. I mean, you spot kind of like the occasional ring around a finger, So significant others at some point. You don't know anything. Like there's no real strong distinguishing markings, I guess. It's really decayed, really old. And if you had to guess, they've been buried here for quite some time. So, but Raya, as you're going around picking up shovels, will they go off towards the corpse that you had saved for transport back? You're walking by some of the graves to go grab the shovels, and you peer in, and you just kind of like take a double glance at it, and like the casket's like laying there with the front just kind of lifted off of it, and you look in, and there's like a black root that's just kind of laying in the casket, like it burrowed through the walls of the casket, and it's inside the casket, just laying there. And you kind of like take a look over to one that's nearby too, and you spot like another hole in that one, where it looks like something, like a few holes actually. You start looking, there's looks like something has burrowed through the walls of this casket.
Does it look like it's coming the direction of the trees in, like the dead trees in the area? Does it look like it's coming from there?
You kind of like look for a direction, and it does look like it's coming from a similar direction.
And are the roots like? Do they look? I guess better way of saying this, but do they look alive? Where they're like moving? Are they touching the corpse? Does it just look like they're burrowing into the corpses themselves, just the caskets?
I mean, there's no corpse in there right now, so it's just in the casket.
Okay.
You see multiple holes in some of these though, but you don't see a root in all of them. You kind of look over to another one, and there's a root that goes all the way through the casket, like in one side, out the other. And you look at where the trees are positioned, and they seem like the trees are very far away from where these bodies would be. So it seems a little strange if these are tree roots.
Can I take one of the shovels and try like just stabbing like down on one of the roots and just see what it does?
Sure. So you go ahead and just jab into one of them, and it goes into it. You take a few like slams into it, and it begins to seep this black liquid out of it. This thick black substance begins to drip out of the root. You guys look over, and she's just jamming a shovel into one of the graves.
I like hiss from across the grave. Is there another one down there?
No. But there's these roots.
Oh.
Yeah, going through. Do the roots move at all when I like stab them, or are they just leaking like the?
I mean, it moves because you hit it, type of a thing. Like.
Okay.
So it's not like reacting.
It does not appear to be reacting at this point.
Okay.
Renan walks over, looks at this. Anything familiar about any of that?
You look at it, and yeah, there's a chill that runs down your spine as this looks sort of familiar.
Yeah. Yep. Familiar with
like
from the vision, or familiar from Luna? Which, because I know there's two different types.
It's
different.
It's that thicker, tarry looking one, and you kind of watch as these like little thorns or barbs are coming out of this root, and it's like almost like it's bleeding. It reminds you all a little bit of the blight plants as well.
Can we take that one?
Can I? Too? Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna take my knife and just kind of cut off some of the end of the root, but be really careful not to touch it, like myself.
Sure, give me a dexterity check.
Renan was like 2 seconds away from like chromatic orb. You just seemed like, oh yeah, I guess we can keep it.
I got a 15.
15. Okay, so you carefully like begin to cut through this root as more and more of this kind of like black liquid just slowly seeps out of it.
Be careful with that.
And I'm just gonna wrap it in like even like beforehand. I guess I might have like cut off a piece of my clothing or just something where I'm gonna wrap it in some like cloth or something so I'm not touching it.
Yeah, so you grab some cloth from the lining of the casket that's just sitting there and tear that open, slide it into it with your dagger or your knife, and wrap it up.
Yeah, that seems good.
As I've told you about my vision, right? Vision when I first met Luna, when we got the serum. Raya.
Remind me again?
So when I first met Luna, when I got the serum, I was running through a forest, and this darkness coming after me, this tar, this liquid. That's where I ended up back in my home village. That like it covered everything. It's like killing everything. It's decay. It looks just like that. That's exactly what I saw.
Mark, if I look in like multiple caskets or wherever, you know, if can I tell it? Yeah, can I tell a general direction that the roots are coming? Because you said it looks like they're coming from the actual trees, but does it look like there's one direction they're pointing to that they're coming from, or does it seem like they're wherever the trees are?
Yeah, so you kind of begin to take stock of the direction. Give me we'll do wisdom survival check. So you can do survival or wisdom.
Ooh, hold on. 22.
22. So you kind of look through the directions they seem to be moving. It's coming from somewhere to the west.
Always the west. Okay.
No, not the west. I mean east. Sorry. Wrong. It's coming from the east, which
That's it.
you guys know with Renan's story, like the elves are to the east too. That's kind of where they're supposed to be from.
And if I like take one of the shovels and go by one of the dead trees, and like just start digging and can I just see if I find black roots?
Okay, so you're gonna start digging by this tree. All right. So you begin digging down. How long do you want to dig down? Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna as I'm digging, I'm just gonna let them know what I'm doing. Like I'm just gonna see if these trees are any source of the roots. I just feel like that may be a good indicator.
You just probably need to hurry.
We do. So maybe dig for like.
I'll help too to make it faster.
Okay, yes, as fast as I can, but like just see if I hit anything as deep as I can.
Or shovels.
Yeah. And while we're digging, I actually want to say, Brother Hibbert, when it was just me and him talking, he was saying that he was afraid that the darkness was finding a way to come underground.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is. I think we should show this to both of them.
Yeah.
Inspire and Brother. But you can split it in half.
Okay.
Be careful. Please.
So you guys start digging by the tree. All of you do, or just?
Yeah, we're all digging, trying to do it as fast as we can, so we're not here for very
just to see if there's like to see if there's more black roots by the tree, like if the trees have anything to do with like the source of the roots, or if they like are replacing.
Actually, before I do that, can I hit the tree and see if the black stuff bleeds out of the tree trunk?
Sure. What are you hitting with?
A shovel.
A shovel. Give me a strength athletics check. 6.
I go ding.
It's pretty hard. Kind of chip away a little bit of the bark, but.
Is someone better at hitting trees than me?
I'll swing my katana at it.
I really bad.
Like after I see her.
I have bad strength, but.
Okay, so you guys just start chopping away at this thing, and after about like 2 minutes of you kind of beginning to really try to get into it, the both of you, this little bit of black tar stuff begins to drip out of the tree from a spot you hit.
And do we see after digging? Do we see anything with underneath?
So you guys dig again, and probably about 20 minutes or so, you keep digging, and you notice there are like tree roots, and those look different as you continue to dig down. Eventually, though, you hit another root, and you kind of scrape some dirt off of it, and again, it looks like that dark root again coming towards the tree.
So it's not attached to the tree.
It's hard to tell. Like, you just found a little bit, so it's underneath the tree where you're digging.
But the tree's bleeding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this stuff takes over and invades and decays. I mean, in my dream, it was like swarming in. It has to be corrupting the land, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even seem to just necessarily be the tree either. It could be, I don't know.
We've had bushes. I've been strangled by a bush before.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably take these roots in this body and just
Yeah.
see what they can find. But we should also look out not to be, I don't know, too paranoid. But on the way, let's just try and avoid any like plants that look like they're dying. Let's try and just keep it as
You guys want to take a quick
safe as
breather
possible.
before we go? Or are you guys good to catch your breath or anything, like a short rest?
I'm okay.
I'm okay. We can go.
Guys, I have a plan too. If more people come after us in this graveyard, I still have a darkness cloud that I can see, and if I put it on myself, then I can move it around. So I would have to probably hold both your hands to like guide you. But it would make it hard for people to swarm us potentially or grab us. So that's like emergency only, but
I like it.
in case we need it. Just like if I cast that, then you can just grab my hands and we can. Well, I'll grab your hands actually because you probably can't see my hands. So I'll hold hands. And
Like
then.
So, with you guys taking the time to investigate the graveyard a little more thoroughly and digging around, it's getting dark now. The sun is beginning to set, and it's definitely getting darker.
We're gonna book.
We should hurry then.
Yeah,
We're gonna like
hurry.
hurry it.
You kind of begin to hear like some sounds of something in the distance. You're not really sure what it is, but the wind kind of begins to pick up a little bit too, and just sort of the chill kind of finds your spine again.
It's the sound of something in the distance coming from what? The way we're going, or the way we're coming from?
Kind of the direction to the east. You hear something down out there more.
Okay.
Or maybe how dark is it?
It's starting to get darker. The sun is setting, so it's going to get dark pretty quickly soon.
I mean, or we could just sleep. Out here.
How long did it take us to get out here? I forgot.
About an hour,
Like
hour and a half
Oh,
or so.
that's true. That's not too long.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
just try to
book it.
Yeah.
We can sleep on the outskirts. I want to be back in the city.
Plus, I live on the outskirts. We can just go to my house too.
So we'll just go.
Okay, run.
All right. So it's
We'll
a
try to
little
be quiet through the graveyard.
it's a little awkward carrying a big body like that running.
Gross.
It's okay. I was gonna ask about the body. Is the head still on?
I mean, it's fully intact, but
pretty
it's very fragile.
Gross.
So what I was thinking about doing was wrapping it in my jacket,
Okay.
so it can't bite me.
Okay.
Then I'll,
Like that guy
Carry
who
it somehow.
chopped off the
Yeah.
rattlesnake head and then it just like still bit him. That whole thing.
yeah, he's still worried about that. Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of begin
It's
to
undead,
wrap
he
around the
doesn't know.
head to prevent any accidental bitings from happening. Because yeah, you look at the teeth and there is that black stuff in the teeth. Not really sure what it is, but
Don't like it. It's whatever's in her serum. Sorry,
you
that's my theory.
continue to walk back. Are you being stealthy or are you going to be hasty about it?
Can we have
We'll
a
be
little both?
stealthy. We want to be stealthy through the graveyard, I think.
Correct.
Okay. So you guys are going to be moving a bit slower then, so give me a stealth roll.
Woof. Hold on.
20.
21.
9.
9. Okay.
And I have good stealth too.
So Raya carrying some shovels just kind of begin to clang around with them as they hit each other.
Sorry.
But you seem to make it out of the graveyard all right. She gets up to the the gate and it squeaks again as you leave. But
Okay.
you,
Like close it. I want to close it, like, and make sure it's
Same.
actually closed.
Mhm. As you guys start to walk down the street, a few seconds after you kind of get out and close the gate with that loud squeak, you spot like a Dracto kind of fly over and land on a nearby roof and just kind of stare at you three.
No, thank you.
Do I see any other
does it
ones
look like
around?
like
Give me a perception roll.
6.
Yeah, you don't see any more. Solo. But just kind of like lands and kind of hisses at you and watches you.
Keep going.
Let me see how long my darkness cloud lasts.
Can Renan look around as well?
Sure.
16.
Okay, you kind of look around too. You don't see any others right now.
Okay, so I'll like look at the Dracto and be like, should I do it? And then I can just lead you guys for a little bit. 10 minutes.
Have Dracto acted like this before? With us?
I mean,
'Cause I don't remember seeing one and hissing and then just not attacking us.
you can give me an insight roll if you'd like.
Yeah. Riot roll it.
right. But if it's like a dumb animal, like most animals don't attack if they feel like they're completely over.
19?
Yeah, it looks maybe like it doesn't want to pick a fight with 3 people who are way bigger than it.
Yeah.
But it maybe is kind of scoping you out to see if there's a opportunity to get in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's by itself right now, so it seems a little intimidated by your group, your numbers. But
Renan was legit thinking, is that Shaw?
Shaw the Dracto.
I don't know what kind of magic you got.
I was a
but, like,
Dracto all along.
Is that you?
but you
Zilla?
Going
I was yelling,
insane.
she could turn into animals.
you keep walking back towards the direction of the city, and you watch as this Dracto kind of begins to just fly in behind you, and it's keeping close.
How far are we now from everything?
I mean, it's still following you, so you're about an hour away still from the city.
Do you guys have something ranged?
Yeah, do you want me to take care of it?
I mean, only if it's not gonna, like, spend anything.
Yeah, I'll like turn around and be like, you better get out of here! If it doesn't leave, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, it's still sitting there.
I got it. 8.
An 8. So yeah, you fire at it, just hits the rooftop it's on, and just it hisses at you, begins to fly, and kind of like gets some cover behind parts of the roof, and it's still
that's your
watching
warning
you.
shot, buddy.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
It sits there and just starts squawking really loudly. Krah! Krah!
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
All right.
These
Um,
let's call
Like
it.
full out, I'd say like full out run now, right? Or are we?
I don't know if we want to run and be
Being
super
sneaky,
loud,
sneaky.
but
You guys sneaking or running?
Renan looks at you both.
To be honest, with this Dracto following us and with it causing attention, I say we just book it.
Okay.
for a little bit at least.
And maybe just get some distance.
Yeah, not the whole way, just until we lose this thing.
All right.
I'll like, yeah, I'll wait, I guess.
Okay.
Is
So
it still within, still like, is it still, can we still see it?
so you guys start moving quickly, carrying the shells, just playing it nice and loud. The body's kind of flopping up and down on your shoulder there, running, and it's still behind you. It's still flying behind you. It looks like it's got
Chromatic
a
orb. Yeah, I'm just gonna chromatic orb it.
Go
from where
for
I'm
it. Roll your attack.
at. I don't like this thing calling out.
All right.
16.
16 hits. Roll damage.
3d8, right? Do I get to choose? I forget how this works. We choose, huh? Acid damage.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Why not? 10 plus 4, 14.
All right. So you fire this orb from your little moon ball, and it flies up. This kind of greenish energy begins to spit out at it and comes onto it and just sizzles away and flops to the ground.
Good.
Yeah,
It's dead?
Yeah, well,
It looks to be dead.
Okay.
Sneak.
And now
Let's
we'll kind of, I feel like, yeah, we'll sneak it, like quickly sneak, but like not book it anymore.
All right. So you slow down. The clanging stops with the shovels. Give me another stealth roll, everybody.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
So let's see. So 26 total.
21.
Nice. What'd you get, Brennan?
Dirty 20.
Nice. You all did good. Okay.
30, 20.
You
Okay.
kind of begin to make your way back towards the city. It's quiet the rest of the way. You make it your way there. You kind of begin to see lights, and you enter in through the kind of stacked up barricades that they have made on the outskirts that show the entrance to the main portion of the city. You still
guys-
carrying the
I feel like
shovels, by the way? You still got the shovels in your arms?
Oh, do we want to just ditch those?
Probably ditch them at this point, right?
Yeah, let's just ditch them.
Okay.
I just
Let's
didn't
see
really
what
want to be
happens.
like.
Guys, wait. Do we want to split the route in half to give some to Brother Hibbert, so we can look at it?
Yeah.
Or at
Let's
least
do that.
show him and see if he wants it. I mean, if he wants any, we can split it in half. If not, we can take it all to Spire, right?
Yeah. I mean, where are we close? Are we closer to the beacon or to Spire?
It's pretty close to equal right now. Just
'Cause
kind of
I
depends on
want-
what you-
Cause like, do we want to carry this body around town? You know?
No. I'd say we go to Spire first, and then
That's why I said split.
Unless one of
'cause
us
I feel
wants
like
to-
Mr. Stokes might want to keep the whole thing. But if Brother
Yeah.
Hibbert wants to look at it, then
so let's split it then. Let's just I guess I'll take it out and take my knife and just cut it in half.
All right, give me another dexterity check.
Touch it.
Sorry, my dex is being covered. 14.
14. So you again try to get in there and cut through a section. There's kind of like a thicker part and a thinner part. Do you want to cut it lengthwise, or do you want to cut it in half so it's hot dog or hamburger style? Which way are we doing this?
Hot or hamburger? Let's do hamburger style, but like try and make it like, because if there's like a thicker part, basically make it so they're kind of equal in terms of like mass. You know what I mean? So if they're like weighted out, they'd be about the same.
Sounds good. So you cut it kind of in half that way, and as you get through it, again, more liquid begins to pour out from both sides of it, actually, as it looks like it's come to settle. But
Gross.
but yeah, you have it in two different sections now.
And I'll just cut the cloth as well, so I wrap it up and make sure that no one is touching either end.
Okay.
cool. So it's like, yeah, two separate cloth wrapped things.
Yes.
Yep.
Should one of us just take one of these to the beacon, and then the other two take the body and the rest of it to Stokes?
If you want, sure.
Or should we?
I can go to Mr. Stokes.
Okay. Can we carry this body, or are you going to the beacon, Red?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
I mean, you
I
like the beacon. I mean, I like it now too, I guess.
Wait, would it take a lot of strength to carry that body, or would it be just like a?
I mean, it's still a fairly hefty body, even though it's pretty dried out at this point. But
Gross.
I mean, it's doable probably for anybody. Just
I'm so
might
bummed.
be
I
awkward.
could probably carry.
So
It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
It's what I don't know. It's whatever. We can all go together. It doesn't matter. I was trying to. I don't know if Stokes would be upset if we withheld some of the route for the beacon, but maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't care. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect from him. So we can all just go to
You
the
don't
beacon.
even have to
or
tell
the-
him we're
to
giving
Spire.
the route to the beacon.
Yeah.
True. Okay, let's just leave it then. Let's all go to Aspire.
Okay.
All to Spire. Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So again, yeah, I mean, it's the sun's gone down by now. When you're getting back in, it's dark. City lights are on kind of throughout in scattered places. The occasional home you pass by, you do get some looks carrying around a corpse. Believe it or not, someone walking through a
Crazy.
city with a corpse that's super decayed looking does get you guys some looks.
It is
Thank
wrapped up
you
so.
yet again.
no.
It's
Yep, you're welcome.
it's wrapped up by a jacket, which does not cover the entire thing. So
We're grave diggers.
Look away, children. Look
Save
away.
the city. Yep. Go thank the beacon for saving everybody.
are you just walking straight there? Are you gonna try to avoid people in general?
Can I use my stupid feature that I always forget? But now that I actually know the city, I feel like I can do this a little better now.
Mm-hmm.
As an person with the kind of the more urchin-y type background, I can cut city travel in half by using like kind of side roads.
Hey now.
Yeah.
So can we use that so that we're not attracting a ton of attention and we get there faster?
Sure. So Karis, take a perception roll, and then anybody can help her or can roll their own perception too. Your choice.
Oh.
It will help her.
Oh, help me.
So
Okay.
advantage for Karis.
Mhm.
Cool. Actually, I rolled twice by accident, so I'll just take the second roll. 20.
Nice. So yeah, as you kind of move through the city, you spot like a skull crush, and you're like, no, let's not go down this road. And you move down a different one. There's some like a large group of people down another one, but you make your way through the city all right. Actually, fairly quickly. Again, this takes about another hour though to get from where you were to Spire, so it's gotten very dark at this point. It is full on night at this time.
It does cut city travel time in half, if that helps any.
Yeah, but I mean, with avoiding stuff, it still requires a little bit of extra time for that. So
Okay.
it's pretty quickly for what you're trying to do.
Sure.
Like normal time. Yeah.
So you eventually do get to Spire, and it looks pretty closed down at this point. It's just kind of got the lobby lights on, and that's about it.
Leave it in the Dropbox.
On the doorstep we go.
Is there a guard out by the door?
Yes, if you go up to the door, there's a guard who's actually stationed inside. If you would like to get his attention,
Yeah, I'll like wave.
he'll come over
Hey,
and
bud.
unlock the door. And what do you want?
So we work for Mr. Stokes, and we have a couple things that he wanted. So I don't know if you want us to drop it off or what. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
not
if he's
holding
here.
on to this for tonight. So
Well, he's not here anymore, but I can take you to a place to put this.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's a dead body, so.
I can see that.
Like a really dead body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, by the way, what's your name? I think I've seen you before. It's nice to meet you.
He looks at you.
Painful.
Why do you care so much?
Well, my name's Renan. It's just really nice. I've been told to, remember people's names, and I just, I know I've seen you around once or twice. Either the time you kicked us out, or the time you picked us up in the car. I can't quite remember. Your faces kind of flow together under those visors, but I don't know. Just make it personal, you know.
He turns and begins to walk towards the elevator.
Yeah, we're all in the city together. For the drive.
I'll go in. I'll like pat Red on the shoulder.
Quietly just cringe.
Why do none of the guards like me?
Well, Ren, sometimes people aren't gonna like you.
Like all of them?
So he leads you up to the 5th floor and begins to take you down to a sort of like a laboratory room. And he pulls out sort of a gurney or type thing and just like put it here.
Gently.
I think they're dead for sure, but
I don't want my jacket.
I'd be really careful. Yeah.
And try not to touch any of them just with your hands and
Especially
Beware.
their teeth.
Look, I have no
Yes.
intention of touching this.
We're
Yeah,
not
it's just
telling
who
you
good.
recommendations.
Just
Friend.
whoever. Well, no,
Ends up,
whoever
yeah.
is gonna. Okay, if you're whoever you're gonna tell that got this, more if they're examining it. It's that like their teeth can like are really bad. Like there's like black stuff, so they just need to be really careful.
Fine, I'll make sure that's noted. Is that all?
We have a route to. We might need to tell Mr. Stokes what it all relates to, but we brought that too.
He goes and grabs like a tray and here, put it on here.
More black stuff. They shouldn't touch it.
Okay.
We can like put one of the halves on.
So you put the big half or the little half?
Big.
Well, they were about the same. Oh, I tried to make them the same. Let's do the bigger half, I guess. Whatever. It looks like, again, it's more
Stuff in it.
Yeah.
Okay, the thicker side, okay.
Yeah.
So you drop that on the tray, he goes and puts it over on a counter and kind of covers up the body and the tray. And yeah, it's like, is that all?
Yeah. I guess you can tell Mr. Stokes he can call us because we have some stuff to say about it whenever he's had time.
All right.
And if you ever get some time off, the Iron Fist is holding a really great tournament right now that one of our own members, Carter, is actually fighting in. So it's a great way to bring the city together and have some fun.
I work nights.
That's too bad.
I feel you on that one. I really do.
We probably should go now, shouldn't we? Let's leave.
I like loop my arm through Ren and like, let's go, Ren. Like,
Yep.
You guys take your leave.
Why do they all hate me? Why did all the guards not even one?
Ren, I think
You know,
sometimes
I think-
you want to be friends with people who you kind of know aren't going to be friends with you. Do you
No,
do that on
we're
purpose?
And-
with them.
And also, you know,
coworkers.
sometimes trying too hard is considered
Yeah.
like not a
Yeah.
good thing, you know? Some people want to just friendships
So-
happen organically.
Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? Is that trying too hard?
You know, sometimes for the tough guy types, maybe it is. Maybe they feel a little bit.
I'm just saying, one of these guys is gonna crack one of these days. Challenge accepted.
Maybe
There
you
has to
could
be
you could
a
be correct.
nice word.
I mean, it's kind of funny to watch, no offense, Ren.
Oh, for sure. I think it's hilarious. No, sometimes I'm doing it on purpose, but like, I just think it's funny that none of the guards want to tell us their names. We work with them. It's almost like we're below them.
Well, they probably think that. Plus, we keep doing stuff that makes them upset, so it makes sense.
It doesn't make the guards upset. It just makes like Stokes upset.
Yeah, which would probably make them upset. Maybe we're making their job harder,
We're helping them.
and we're also probably making their job harder.
I mean, it's not our fault. They're the ones that gave us the serum.
We're doing this as we're walking to the
Yeah,
beacon.
yeah.
Yeah.
On your way to the beacon, you were able to go a little more directly now without carrying a corpse on your shoulder. But
As though she gets quiet for a few minutes as we're talking, and she wants to see if she can hear shadows still, or if there's any trace of that left.
sure, so kind of begin to listen for any voice, anything. You don't sense anything.
I'll be like, "Hey, Parasite, you suck. I hate you. You're the worst," and like trying to say all this like really antagonistic stuff.
In your mind, right?
Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, are you joking?
I'm just
with
joking
the
about
roll?
rolling dice.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. You're mean.
we could do a little less ominous music. You guys are more back in the city, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so and then eventually though, she's realizing nothing's happening. She goes, "Hey, Markings," in her head still. "Hey, Markings, whoever you are." Actually, no, she's not doing that. She's actually saying it to her Markings because she talks into her Markings like walkie-talkie. She's like, "Hey, thanks for helping me. I don't know what you are, but I thought you were my friend, and then I wasn't sure, but now I think you're my friend again." Does anything happen?
Okay. Now that happens. You guys are watching Karis act like a crazy person again.
Or just side-eyeing her.
It's kind of like back to normal though. So
It is normal.
I think
Still a
Ryan's
It's
crazy
just the right
person.
amount of crazy. Yeah,
Ryan's a
it's
little
not
bit more
like the
comforted
kill your
than
friends.
before. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, you make your way towards the beacon now, and eventually you spot that light on top of the radio tower, and make your direction there, and arrive at the beacon. There's again very few people because it's gotten late. It's nighttime now, and it's just kind of empty out in front right now. It's getting colder, as it is fall, late fall, and
Winter is coming.
the chill is in the air.
I miss fall.
Do we see Brother Hibbert? Anyone we recognize around?
You
Or
don't
is it how? Yeah.
you
Is it
don't
late?
really
Too late
see
then?
much of anybody. There's kind of just like an individual stationed out near the front who looks to be there to help people that may come along, but there's not much that's here currently.
I mean, if he's sleeping, I don't want to bother him.
Yeah, like, is it like sleeping late, or is it just like the sun's down, work's closed late? Like 9 o'clock or like 11 o'clock?
It's kind of on the line. It's close there. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there anyone that we could leave the route with that could be trusted, or not trusted, but you know what I mean? Who would know
you
to
can
leave
leave it with the guy here if you want.
Hey, brother.
Trust him?
Hi, my name's Renan.
Hey, can I help you with something?
See, these guards talk to us. Anyways, hi. Yeah, we did a sort of good works mission on the outskirts of the city for Brother Hibbert, and we had something to return and some perspectives to give to him if he was awake and available. If not, we could more than happy
We
leave
can
this.
come back tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, if you'd like to speak to him personally, probably come back tomorrow. If you want to leave something with me, I can take it.
Pretty dangerous.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if you like want it. I don't even know if Brother Hibbert wants it. It was just like maybe you might want it.
If it's dangerous, I don't know if I want it, but
Okay.
but yeah, if you want to come back tomorrow, that should work out. Do watch your step too. There's construction going on all over the place. I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay.
Thanks.
And
Cool.
you do look
Thank you.
around. There's like pieces of metal that are being affixed to the top of the beacon.
Whoa. What are you guys
and-
doing?
Oh, we got some money for some funds for extra defenses, so we hired some people from Ace to come in and fix up the top of the tower, add a little more defense. You know,
Whoa, that's a smart idea.
I think it's great. I mean, whatever helps the city.
Yeah. True. Okay. Cool. We'll come back tomorrow then.
Wonderful. Well, have a wonderful
Okay.
evening.
You do. Yeah. So I'll
So who
call-
is taking the route home?
call. Actually, before I call, I'll be like, "Hey, do we want to all stay at your place, Ren, or do we want to, so we can all do this tomorrow?"
Sure. Yeah. You guys
Plus,
are-
maybe we want to like. This sounds weird, but if we're gonna have the route here, maybe we should like keep watch on it. I don't know.
I am a
With the
little
moves.
nervous. Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about having it near us if we're sleeping. I don't know. Maybe
It's
just
not going near Arturo or any of the other plants. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
yes. So unless you guys want to stay at my house, because I don't have any plants. So
It's just a really long ways away from Spire and stuff. So
true.
Plus, in case your cat comes back, there's also that.
Right. Maybe we can put your plants outside, and then that way we just watch the route and make sure it doesn't.
It's really cold, but
we
That's
can
right,
put the root
okay.
outside. Make it freeze.
The
Well,
route-
I need to watch it. I can watch through the window, I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. So we can go.
it's gonna do
Okay.
it.
I'll call my dad and I'll tell him I'm here, but I'm gonna stay with you tonight.
Okay. Unless you want to go home and spend it with your dad, we understand. Morning.
Huh?
Then just meet us back here in the morning if you want to spend time with him.
him and ask him.
Okay.
So I call him. I call James.
Call James.
Uh,
You get a answer. Hello?
Hi, it's Karis.
Why are you calling me, Karis?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk to my dad.
Oh,
Is that okay? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
hold on. And you're just like, get up and few seconds go by. Hello, Karis?
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Hi, I'm back in the city. I think my parasite's dead, so that's a good thing.
Well, yes, that's good.
But I was thinking, so I'm back in the city for the night at least, and I didn't know if you wanted me to come walk all like over and be with you, or if I should stay with Ren tonight.
I mean, either way, whichever you prefer, as long as you're safe.
Okay. Well, like we just have this like weird root thing, so I'm a little worried. Maybe I should stay with them.
Okay. Yeah, be safe. Don't. I don't know. Weird root sounds a bit strange. So.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Hey, who won the fight?
Carter's still in.
Yes, I knew
So-
it.
He has a chance to go to the championship tomorrow.
Awesome. Tell him good luck for me.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow or stop by or something and let you know what I'm doing. Really know what we're doing yet.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, James looks a little upset that I'm on his phone. Maybe you should wrap up.
Okay. I love you. I love you.
Okay. I love you too.
I love you so much.
How do you just like hear like a muffle sound before you hang up?
We're totally
Okay.
giving him one of our phones.
Yeah, that's probably better. James was a little annoyed.
You very rarely have to get a hold of each other. Yes.
Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna stay at your house, Ren.
Okay.
So are all of you staying here, or is Raya going home?
I say we all stay. I don't know. I don't trust that route. I'm nervous about it. Keep an eye on it.
I'll put it in the bathroom.
Okay. So there happens to be 2 bathrooms in here too, because this used to be an office. So.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So you are able to head up to your apartment building that you're kind of your old office turned to an apartment room, and yeah, it feels a bit nice to be back here after your awful day and
A traumatizing day.
yeah, pretty rough, nearly losing your friend's day. So it's good to be
I don't
back.
think we tried to bite too much off of that fruit.
Ah,
Bing.
looks like it took her a second.
Water's pants get settled in.
Okay.
Do you guys mind if I take the last watch just because I'm still a little, hurt?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess you guys
you
are too.
can.
Never mind.
I'll take the whole. You can.
Oh my god, no, you're fine. So you don't need
You
to.
can
It's fine.
sleep
I really
however
am okay.
long
I
you
just-
want, Raya.
No, it's okay. I want to make sure that if something does happen, we're like at
Yeah.
strength to. Not that it would. I don't know. I don't think it really has much to. If it's not underground, I don't think you can do anything. But you never know. We just want to be careful.
Yeah, I can stay up first if you want, cause I was the one that was the worst today. So it's kind of like.
Punishment? No, you don't have to. It's fine. I just keep watch on it maybe, and if it starts moving or doing something, wake us up.
Mhm.
I don't think it moves quickly. I don't know. I think we'd be able to tell if something odd was happening. But
Okay, I'll go first.
I'll just make a nice little bed on the floor and.
And Ren, you want to go second?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
There's actually mattresses here too, Raya, so you can have your own mattress.
Okay, perfect.
So-
So I'll just cozy up on a mattress and start. And I'm pretty tired from almost dying. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, technically, you guys have your own rooms, so
Oh yeah, cool. Well done.
I'm like
Get to the privacy.
by the bathroom though for my for the watch, like looking at the roof.
Okay.
Just keep peeking.
So, Karis, your first watch. Who said second?
Ren.
Renan, and then
I'll go third.
Raya's third. Okay.
Correct.
So yeah, you two fall asleep. at least the best you can, trying to get to sleep after a very stressful day.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think Karis hisses, Raya, I really am sorry, like 3 or 4 times as she's trying to go to sleep before fine.
I'll just say, I'm like, it's honestly fine, Karis. I don't blame you for it. It's fine. We're just lucky that, again, it really turned out the best it could have with your parasite gone, hopefully, and we're all fine.
I hope so. Okay. I might say sorry like at least 10 more times.
Okay.
Ryan's door slowly shuts.
Yeah. I need to sleep now. Goodbye.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Just shut up.
Just be quiet. I think right now the most you can do for me is letting me sleep.
Ren's already sleep restoring.
there you go. Honk shoeing. So, Karis, give me a perception roll as you keep watch this evening.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oop, it's cocked. Gotta roll again. 8.
8. Wonderful.
Not amazing.
Literally every perception roll has been below a 10.
So you just kind of take this wrapped up piece of root and put it into like a sink basin, so you can kind of keep a watch on it, unfold it a little bit so you can really make sure it doesn't move or wriggle around or anything like that. You just sit there and stare at it. And then you start to get a little bored because nothing's happening. And your mind starts to drift.
I'm scared.
And you're like, no, we gotta focus. And you focus in. And it just kind of cycles through for the evening until you kind of look at the time and you're like, oh, I think it's Renan's turn.
Okay, I look at the root again.
What happened?
Okay. No, you don't notice anything.
Okay. So I'll go get Ren and like
Alright.
shake his shoulder.
So before that,
Ren.
Renan, you're in your little room and you head off to sleep.
Uh-huh.
You begin to have a dream. Holding on to where you were bit, is that?
Yeah, I'm real worried about it, man.
So
Like,
you begin to head off to your dream, and you're out in the woods by yourself, and you're kind of looking around, and slowly the form of the black liquid lady Luna rises up from the ground in front of you in a little bit of a patch of moonlight and just says, "You did well protecting your friends today. Good work."
Thanks. Yeah, it feels good to be helpful, I guess. I didn't get bit, did I? Do I have like a parasite in me now?
I don't think so. But when it tried to enter your body, I don't know, something felt strange about that. Something felt familiar. Something felt different, and I found something. Come with me. And she'll start leading you through the woods.
Insight check
Sure. Roll an insight roll.
on Luna. 15.
I mean, you don't really sense anything strange.
Looking around, like, is this like a shadow Luna? Like, okay, all right, no, we're good.
Everything seems as it normally
Yeah, it
does.
seems
So
Yeah, I can go there.
you begin to follow after her.
Died.
And she starts leading you through the woods, taking these steps kind of like along the ground. And as you go, the terrain begins to change. Trees start to look more bare and darker in color. The ground looks to be getting more rotten. Sort of similar to the trees that you were inspecting in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you get to a place that has a bit of a small clearing in the woods. And in the center, you look, and there is a mass of root that's coming up out of the ground and is surrounding something and twisted all together in the center. You look at it, and she points to it with her hand and says, I found this. I'm not sure what this is, but it's the same as what tried to enter you.
Did you like follow the roots or the parasite back? Is that what this was?
I just sensed it once I felt the whatever that was tried to enter into you.
Where is this?
Within you.
Excuse me?
And
What?
she kind of reaches over and grabs your hand. And suddenly, as she grabs it, a moon katana blade comes out in your hand.
What? That's
And she looks to you and points to the mass of tangled vine.
in me? Wait, now I'm confused. So like, am I seeing this? But she's saying this is what's in me.
That's what she says. You're seeing this, but she says it's coming from within you. So.
Okay.
She points to it.
Okay. You haven't led me astray yet. And he'll one last nod at her, just go in and try and slice through this with the katana.
So you kind
Or
of
stab into it. Yeah.
do you confidently approach, or do you more slowly, timidly approach this?
No, I mean if this is what she's telling me to do, it'd be very confident.
So you kind of pull away from her hand, you feel her release, and you begin to walk purposefully towards this massive vine. Raise the moonblade as all your markings ignite and radiate this moonlight. And swing through. Slice right into it. You watch as just this tar liquid just splurts out all over. A lot of it, though, just gets burned away by this glow of the moonlight as you slice directly into it. And it begins to fall off in chunks as you bring another slice down, and more tar flies out, and more chunks of this root or whatever it is falls off, until you begin to see underneath some sort of stone statue or something, some stone monument beneath it. And eventually you slice through a few more times, and it's clear. It's very old and faded looking, but it looks to be similar to some elvish words that you learned when you were young, but much of this looks unfamiliar to you and quite different than what you know. There's not much you know growing up kind of with a basic understanding of it. This looks older and more complex.
Okay.
But it looks elvish in nature. And you see a small hole in the center of it, about the size of the width of your blade.
What is the statue of?
It's like a little monument. It's like a squared off monument with written words kind of all over it.
And nothing I can understand right now, right?
You can give me a perception roll, actually, to see how much you...
Natural 20.
Nice.
21.
So again, it's really faded and old looking, but as you peer into it, you look, And there's some imagery along the edges of like a moon in the corners that you begin to make out, and then you spot like stars throughout it. You see a word that stands out that you're pretty sure means protection, but it's hard to tell for sure.
I look back at Luna one more time.
She nods to you.
Okay. Places the katana in it.
So you just kind of drive the blade into the front of this monument that's there. It slides in, and as you do, the moonlights in the corner brighten up and emit the same glow. The text begins to burn this moonlight imagery, and all of what's carved in just lights up, as are all your markings still. And the blade is locked in place now. It's the blade doesn't even stick out the back though. It's like it just goes into it, enters it, and it's stuck in place now.
Right. Is that it? Like, I mean, like, is there like anything else he can do with it? Like turn it or?
You kind of try to turn it, it doesn't move. It feels like it's stuck in place.
It turns back to Luna.
You turn to look at her, and her eyes are glowing like moonlight. The rest of her is still the black liquid, but her eyes are glowing. And she says, "Protect your friends. You are their shield."
Always. Even if it means giving up my life.
And you're shaken awake by Karis as she walks in and sees you indoors, completely lit up with this moonlight lines all over your body. You're muted. You're muted, Rachel.
So she's like, whoa, Red! Like, she probably says it. That's probably what wakes you up, actually, because I don't think she would go up and shake him awake if he's, like, glowing.
Okay,
But
yeah.
probably what woke you up is her going, oh, whoa!
Yeah.
No, wait, no. What? No, you know, I want to keep on dreaming.
And as you kind of wake up, you sense Karis's heartbeat. You can, like, feel it within you. And you feel a second one in a room just off to the next side of you. And you just kind of have this internal sense of what you assume to be Raya's heartbeat as well.
There's no, like, third-party heartbeats going on in anyone's body, specifically Karis's chest.
No, you don't sense anything. You just sense two heartbeats right now. It's almost like an internal heart monitor, almost. So
Kind of cool. Am I still glowing?
Yeah, is he glowing still?
as you wake up, the moonlight kind of dissipates and it's gone.
That was so cool. Can you just glow whenever you want now? Do you go in your sleep? I don't know if I've ever, like, watched you sleep, you know, so maybe you just always glow when you sleep.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I've had people watch me sleep, actually. That's a weird sentence to say. But, they didn't say anything about me glowing.
Oh, what? Do you know where you're glowing? Is it a new thing now? What?
Kind
You always do that
I
voice
know.
when, like, you're trying to hide something.
I'm not really trying to hide it. I'm just trying to process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had another vision with Luna, I think.
Mm-hmm. Did you tell her I said hi?
Sorry, not this time. I was a little preoccupied. Sorry. I will next time. But she knows because she was talking about you guys. So
She knows me.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Am I hearing like the inflections of her heartbeat as she's getting excited? And
Yeah, as she gets more excited, you hear that beat kind of get
Yeah.
faster, and
Stop that!
Stop what? No, I think she's cool, Ren. I'm not making fun of you.
Oh, it's cool. I can like hear your heartbeat.
Well, her heartbeat's super slow.
Oh, that's
It is
true.
very slow.
Yes.
but you can hear it.
Oh,
It's just
that's
kind of like a.
even more. Why is yours like rise like bop 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 bop? Yours like bop.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how can you hear my heartbeat? Is that the
I
thing
don't
like what
know.
you did with Raya's sister?
Guess.
My heartbeat always beats really slow now. That's how it's been for a while.
But since the serum.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Still
So,
weird.
like,
I'm getting used
That is
to it.
really weird. If I like go to the other side of the hallway, are you gonna be able to feel it still?
I mean, I can sense Raya in the other room.
That's kind of weird.
Weird. But
Okay,
that means I know if you guys are safe.
that's true. I don't think it's fair that we don't get to sense your heartbeat though.
I mean, you can ask Luna.
I might. Are you?
Oh.
You're okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
Go to sleep. I'm gonna think on this one.
I stared at the route for most of the night, and nothing happened.
I gotta figure out what that means. The root stuff.
Why?
She brought it up in the vision again.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I'll tell you and Raya when you guys get up.
I have to wait all night.
Fine. Okay, I tell her everything real quick.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then it was like exploding, and then I put the katana in there. It was crazy. Now I hear heartbeats.
Do you have like a bunch of roots in you?
Guess. Do you think she was talking about the serum? Like the serum's based on this stuff?
Mm.
I
But didn't
don't
she
know.
come from the serum?
Came from me. But yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay. Well, maybe my markings will talk to me too, because
There
they're
you
nice
go.
now. I hope so.
Just don't shoot us. If he says
I hope not.
he gives her a little like tuffle on the hair It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, good night.
Lets her sleep there. He's gonna kind of like position himself so he can kind of keep an eye on where the root's at, but also keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Not in a like a weird way, but like if she gets up like she's about to kill Raya or something.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
Makes
give me a
sense.
perception roll.
30 20.
All right. Yeah, she sleeps soundly, but you're still sitting there, kind of having that sense of life with your two friends and how they're doing. You just kind of begin to think on that and some sort of monitor on their well-being right now. It seems you have,
Like it.
and yeah, you don't see the root move at all. It just kind of sits there.
He's not gonna wake up Raya. I think we talked about this before. Like being an elf, he can sleep a little less, right? Would I still be able to get a long rest if I just meditate?
Yeah, I'll give you the meditation time.
So I'll let her sleep.
And yeah, the rest of the night just goes on pretty uneventfully.
Crazy.
And when you guys wake up in the morning, you'll be level 5. So
Level 5.
you are able to level up for our next
Yeah.
session. So
Fun.
So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Good job, everybody. You all did so well today. I'm so glad you didn't die.
Me too.
But yeah, you did it. Good work. I know, leveling up and surviving a horrible zombie attack and
I
everything.
get 3rd level spells, you
Super
guys.
exciting.
Oh.
Super exciting. So,
I'm excited.
yeah, I mean, something has been unlocked within Renan now, and Karis and Raya are going to improve their skill as well. Super excited to see where this goes next week. So, we will plan on being back here next week, same time, 2 p.m. Central Time, here on our Twitch channel. So, we'd love to have you join us again for that session. It'd be great to have all of you with us, because we love your comments in the chat. So if you're on YouTube, come on over and hang out with us if you're able to. I understand not everybody can, but if you're able to, we'd love to have you, because this is where you get to hang out with the community who watches and listens. You also can follow our Discord if you are interested. The link is in the chat now, and you can talk with people during the week about Beacon's Aura or Dice Antics with Bardic Dice over there, or whatever else you want to talk about, because there's a bunch of categories in there that you can enjoy us with. So thank you again for being here. We're going to sign off on our YouTube video here and say goodbye to all of them, and then we're going to stick around and do a raid for the evening. So we appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful week, and goodbye.
Bye.